Unexpectables. I am Takahata101, and I'm joined by the one, the only, our guest star from last week, who's joining us again this week. I'm joined by Octopimp. Octo, where can they find you?
Hi, I'm Octopimp everywhere. Just if you Google that, you can find me. I stream a lot of different things. Today I was streaming some model painting. So if you're into crafty things or retro games or whatever, check me out 6 days a week on there. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Absolutely, dude. Joined by our DM extraordinaire, Monty Glue.
Hello. You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter and twitch.tv/Monty Glue. Playing more Dark Souls. I got to the giant tree. Fuck the giant tree. I don't like it.
Yeah,
the tree, well, it glitched out at one point when I was fighting him. The actual boss fight glitched out. Snake, you were there for that, Connor.
Yeah. You kept hitting him in his crotch orbs, and he wasn't doing
aim
the
for
thing
the
when he sits
orbs.
down.
And there was no music. That was the thing. There was no music. He never dropped me down to the second part. He got at half health, and I'm like, why is he not exploding yet?
No, I just if there's no music, I just imagine, oh my orbs. Oh, you just don't hear it because of the music usually.
Yeah. The worst part about that fight are all the little guys. That's what makes that fight so hard. I'm like, the boss itself, I'm like, if I just didn't have all these little enemies coming off screen and kicking my ass, I'd kick your ass, but I can't. So
welcome to Dark Souls.
Yeah, no, gotta get good.
Connor, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake, and they can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil.
Oof. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Octopimp, where? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Gaijin Goomba, where can they find you? There's a long list of people, man. I am blessed with so many fine friends.
You can find me here at Gaijin Goomba no H because jokes. You can find me literally everywhere else at Gaijin Goomba with an H. I'm working on a big ass Genji video as we speak, and it's probably I've got custom animation coming in for some very talented people, and I am so stoked to have that thing done. Probably Wednesday or Thursday, maybe Friday of next week actually. Just got done streaming Katamari Damacy Reroll because it's on the Switch now. Hell yeah. Might be picking up Neo again just because we got about halfway through and stopped. And since Fallout 76 pretty much just shit the bed in its entirety, I'm looking for new stuff to play, but we're finding stuff.
That game was shipped with pre-shit pants.
Yeah, pretty much. But we're doing a lot of Smash coming up, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
'Tis the season. Bosco.
Yeah, I'm right here.
No.
What's up?
Where can they find you?
They could find me at EdBoscoVA on both Twitter and Instagram. They could find me on twitch.tv/ just my name, Edward Bosco. You can watch me scream at fictional sports players to do better. And when they fumble the ball, scream "ball" at very random opportunities.
I see.
I can also announce that I had a part to play in Judgment. If you guys have watched the new trailer that dropped, I got to be a part of that game, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There's my game of the week. And also the Bears beat the Rams, so if you're from LA, suck it.
Whoa.
But aren't you from LA? Don't you have to suck it?
No, I'm from Chicago. I live in LA. There's a difference.
I'm from St. Louis, where the Rams used to be, so I don't really care.
I was gonna say you should be happy. It was only their second loss on the season. I'm just throwing that out there. You guys talk about video games and stuff. Go the Bears.
Yeah. We like sports. We don't care who knows.
Yeah.
Tops are hedged.
Yeah. Kick the ball better.
I'm hearing a lot of commitment to the art. Zito.
Oh, hi. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito. Did you guys know that Epic Games now has a lot of these really fucking weird and really cool indie games on it? Kind of makes me cringe that I gotta open that thing up, but I do want to play a couple of those games.
Now that's epic.
Now this is epic.
Wow.
Listen, we can't keep pushing Thanos culture, all right? We just can't. We just really can't.
Aren't they releasing Journey on PC through that?
Yes, they are!
I'm upset, but also not.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and say this. Tomorrow, after I have a little bit of friend fighties come over and play some Smash, Dusk just got greenlit on Steam, which is a really cool retro Doom FPS. So I'm going to be playing the shit out of that. Follow that up with Friday with a bunch of those games that are sadly not on Steam but on Epic, like Hades, because that game looks fucking dope as shit.
Mm-hmm. That one also. Looks good.
You'll be able to push through the pain, Zito. I promise.
Block
Oh, I
out
know.
the pain.
Oh, trust me. I know. I'm blocking out the pain so much. I just have to not look at. There it is. It's right there, looking at me.
You gotta block out the pain, make your body grow.
They're gonna be
Yeah,
on fucking.
block
They're
out the
gonna be in
pain.
Smash. Listen. I'm sorry, but John Wick is gonna be in Smash, and I'm just
Finally.
racing for it.
Finally, he actually has a merged Smash with Duck Hunt Dog. Actually, his attack damage is tripled as Duck Hunt's eliminated from the game. Alrighty, guys.
Yeah,
I got it.
If Isabella loses a stock.
All right, I got to get through all these amazing bits and subs being rained down from the community. Let's start from the beginning here. All right, guys, Rap God about to start up here. Guest Watch 2984, thank you so much for the 9 months sub, baby, Sir Penwood Jr. Bravo Fox 122, thank you for the sub. Furious John 7, thank you so much for the 8-month resub. PM Ghost, great seeing you, man. We got to hang out soon. Tier 2 19-month resub, awesome. Sola 721, thank you so much, dude. Thord in 2017 with 500 bits. Question, when is the campaign book coming out? Oh boy, that's a hell of a question. Volvagnos with the 500 bits. Let's have a great time tonight. Hashtag charity. Everyone, if you're dropping bits, slap in hashtag charity because they are doing a charity drive here on Twitch, guys. So definitely send some money over that way as well. If you're going to slap down any more bits, guys, hashtag charity. 100, thank you so much, Volvagnos. Xavier, opponent with 100 bits. Thank you so much, buddy, and the gang giving a last Christmas bits. I wanted to ask if you ever see a sweet Dragon Christmas special. I don't know. How about more of the same? Yeah. Chaos Pneumatic with the 500 bits. Hey, Taka, first time donor, just want to ask you a thought about Canada being included in the next Civ 6 expansion. We're about to take over, guys. Finally.
Wow.
With our
Yay!
the new
This is it.
kindness
Back there
score is
now.
the new kindness score and Tim Horton. We actually our
Okay.
currency is Timbits.
Yeah,
I
I was
want
gonna
to.
say.
I want to make a whole town there that's just filled with Timmies. You know.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
it-
yeah,
no
fucking right.
Timmy
You know,
based
like imagine if you go to like a Timmy's and there's like 30 people there instead of 20. Like open another Timmy's, right? I firmly believe whenever they open a Tim Hortons, another 1,000 people come into existence to just fill it up in the morning. All right, Strong Glad 2220 for with 1,140 bits. It's time to get revenge. It's time for revengeance. Thank you so much, Strong Glad. Prodigious 95, thank you for the 6-month resub. Marcus Otero, thank you for the 100 bits. Aegis, thank you for the prime sub. Bud the Spud, 3226, thank you for this 8-month resub. Side character for the 500 bits. Thanks for the laughs that inspired me to start my own 5E campaign that just finished its 3rd arc. In a way I didn't plan. Oof. No, my dinner is so delicious wants to come back and be eaten again. RN329 with 200 bits. I have you guys to help me through the horrible night at work. Hashtag charity. Thank you so much. Polka King 237 with 11 bits. Thank you so much. Worth Bunan with a 12-month resub. 1 year down, fall semester down. Time for a vacation. Killer B the 18. Thank you so much for the prime sub. Worldwide Webby with a 19-month resub. When Bosco goes to see the Bears. Hashtag a jinx. Blackfoot Ferret with the over 9,000. What, 9,000? It must be Blackfoot Ferret. 9,001 bits. It has begun. I say that for literally everything. That is true. That's technically a truthful thing. Harry, thank you so much for the 9,001 bits, Blackfoot Ferret. Holy shit. Harry 1863, thank you for the 100 bits. SF Cody, thank you for the 800 bits. Cheering, bored and allied, cheering the Bears. Bits for my bro, Remy / Bosco, so his good luck continues to staying alive.
Bear down. Remy screwed, but bear
800
down.
bits.
Let's go, baby.
800 bits from SF Cody. Ice Booth with 100 bits. Woo, got my new job as a freelance artist. Congrats. Zaniel Kun, thank you for the 3-month resub. Inkspin, thank you for the prime sub. The Casualest, thank you for the 500 bits, no messages missed. Hashtag charity. Draconis88, thank you so much for the 17-month resub. One Florida Man, thank you for the 4-month resub. Harry1863 for the 4-month resub. A Mexican Spy, thank you for the rehost. Avion Fan with 100 bits, thank you so much. The Talbs, thank you so much. Shouted Ezra with 100 bits. Love the new art money. Lost Snail, hashtag charity with 100 bits. The Casualist with 255 bits. It will be the last time I can catch a stream live because I recently got my first job. I'll see you guys in the future archives. Hashtag charity. Thanks to the Casualist. Congrats on the job. Cheers of Mozart, 155th. Hashtag charity. Caster Gaming with 400 bits. Hashtag charity bits. Because I have a hashtag charity bits. Hashtag charity 100 here. JEC
I'm gonna
Duels.
grab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you give me some. JC Duels with a 3-month resub. Hey, Talk about it. Thank everyone. Have a good time. Thank you so much. Harry, 1863 with 400 bits. Nothing like some good old special to get me through the animation project for Kellage. Salute, headshot salute with the 2,000 bits. I missed 2 weeks and you all got a party wipe. Hashtag charity. That's not true. Some of us surrendered. So thank you, salute, headshot salute. Boo, Radley. With the 100 bits. Time to let Remy out. Despite all his rage, he is still just a bird in a cage. Get him, boys! Hashtag charity. Briz on Ice with a 1,600 bits. Happy to end my birthday watching this stream. Love you guys. Happy birthday to you, Briz on Ice. Oh, yeah. Skull Shifter with a 1,400 bits. Holy crap. Thank you, Skull Shifter, for the 1,400 bits. Ryshard Lauren Artie. There we go. 1,000 bits. D&D has been a big part of my life. I love this show to bits. 1,000 bits to be exact. D&D has been a big part of my life, and the Unexpectables has been there with me. My favorite character is Trickster Cleric Al Kenku named Athene, who only communicates in blololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololol That's some real
I
shit
mean,
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Soulless-
fair, Zito, aren't you the definition of short people being angry all the time?
I am 5'7", so yes, technically.
There you go.
Soulless.
See, they're angrier because they're closer to hell.
It's
So
true.
that's the logic I've been
Listen,
told.
That's what they told me in the Bible school.
That is
wow.
what a girl told me in art school. She's
Okay,
like,
okay, Monty.
Yes, I'm sorry.
My wife is 5'2 3/4". So
Oh!
what does that mean?
Yeah, that.
Well,
But-
you know what it means. She already said it.
No.
Soul is in danger.
No, you can't backtrack that.
That poor girl. No, that poor girl is recovering in bed right now after getting spinal injections, and you had to say that. How dare?
Okay, well, fine.
Okay,
You know,
yeah, I have a.
money. It's just better to say
Goomba,
nothing at
are
all.
you attempting to bully and shame my sister? My sister who goes to the pain and anguish of making this amazing campaign for all the amazing people. You son of a bitch. No, Nadine, the guys are gonna fight.
Yeah.
The guys are gonna
glad
fight,
that-
and it's gonna be really pathetic.
I'm so glad that this started with me and then ended with everyone else getting mad, and I didn't do a goddamn thing.
It's true.
It's great.
All right, here
I'm
we
not
go.
even mad. I'm just enjoying the bloodshed.
Okay, here we go, guys. I gotta get through the last little bits here. All right, here we go. Sola721 with the 500 bits. Thanks for making my week. Please tell Zeta the Kobold has made me. He made for me is doing great in my own D&D campaign. Hashtag charity. Thank you. Script Day with the 500 bits. Thanks for getting back to me in D&D. Started with my first multi-session campaign in about a decade last Thursday. Not being tired just in time to watch. Thank you so much. Strong Glad 2220 with the 420 bits. There's no joke here, just lit. Awesome Lengthy with a 4-month resub. Mein Schwarstenschwarsteflal 1, 2, 3, 4 bits. Good luck with the merry funny number. Hashtag charity. Work all 3 with a prime sub. Thank you so much. I Snake Eyes with a 9-month resub. A Mooman, thank you for the prime sub. War of Shadows with 200 bits. Thank you so much. Slipknot Lobster with 100 bits. Okay, guys. I needed to take a moment real fast here before we start, guys. This is episode 69. Okay, it's just chat. Get out of your system right now.
They wouldn't have done anything if you didn't.
No,
bring
they
it up.
were already
Yeah.
doing, and I saw them.
Were they? Because I'm watching them
Round
too,
those
and I haven't
arcs.
seen a
Thank
thing.
you
I
for the
haven't seen
prime.
anything.
Thank you for the prime sub. Just get out of your system. Yep, get it up. Yep, there we go. Get it up.
I gotta.
See,
I've
now
got
they're
air-
doing.
I've got air horns blasting in my earphones right now.
There is something I would like to say before we start as well, if that's okay.
Mhm.
No.
I'm calling out people watching the stream right now. If you are a student and you are supposed to be studying for finals or finishing papers right now, as a past student, you can watch the VOD later. We love you guys, but please, school comes first.
Or it doesn't.
Hey,
Unless you're getting a garbage tier degree.
I was
like
gonna say,
did.
as a student myself, I did whatever I wanted.
fair
As
enough.
somebody-
But
As somebody with a
same
garbage
time-
tier degree, I can say that. Don't worry. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just get the paper.
Mm.
You don't even really need the degree because you're gonna end up doing something else anyway.
Listen, as someone with a garbage tier degree as well, I just fucking drank coffee all night and just didn't go to. When everyone else woke up, I went to sleep.
As somebody with a not garbage tier degree, I just handled my shit and did what I wanted to do. So do that. How about you do that?
As someone without a degree, damn.
well, either way.
It's
just-
important to
Yeah,
study.
look,
though.
Curtis
It's
made
It
it. You
is.
can make it too.
Well, that's true.
It's important. The point being, before we all went shit posty, it's important to study.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
more
yeah,
Whoa!
that
like-
is true.
Real fast
Stay in
here.
school. Don't do your
Go
drugs.
ahead.
Last
eat your
minute bit
vitamins,
call outs
take your
if I can real fast here. There goes. Shadow Tag 34 with
You
the
have 1 minute.
1,500 bits. Talk on crew. I'm bringing glad tidings from Praisner Zul. He asked me to inform you guys that because you guys he met his current girlfriend who is now his fiance. That's amazing.
I did
What?
hear about-
Congrats.
Yeah.
30 seconds. 30
And
seconds.
Ice with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Shadow Tag 34. And one of the last big bit drops here from Defective Sheep with the 7,500 bits. There. I got it out of the way. Hashtag charity. Also remember to add the hashtag charity people. Come on. Welcome to Sarah, thank you for the 69 bits. Nice. Avion Man with 100 bits. And Hayden Harlison, thank you for the 2-month resub. And again, Defective Chief, thank you for the 7,500 bits. Monty, take us away to a magical kingdom that's not this world.
When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Remy the Kenku Fighter, and a newfound friend in Zenryo the Triton Sorcerer, the party rose from the ashes of a lost battle, took count on where they are at, and made their way back to the surface of the ocean. After getting shanked by dolphins and encroached in the nursery of a pregnant storm giant named Sinlas Cascadia, wanting to get them out of her house as soon as possible, the storm giant offered her colladas as transport and returned her baby's rattle, Panic's guitar, back to him. Now riding the current to Canaries' Perch, the party makes way. So, as you guys are on the surface of the water, you guys kind of bob, and the night sky has kind of filled the air. You can see the dawn slowly encroaching, almost a deep blue and red sky. You guys kind of bob, and the colladas kind of stick their heads out and kind of like spitting out water and yawning.
How far are we from anywhere we could get on pseudo land?
It's a speck in the distance.
So we are above water right now, right?
Yeah, you guys are currently like bobbing above the water. It's the first time you've tasted fresh air, as opposed to magically altered seawater.
What's wrong with magically altered seawater?
Doesn't taste so good.
Fish pee in it.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, Zenryo.
No, I do.
Zenryo peas in it.
All the time, 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Do you not? Eh. I thought
Does the air taste different suddenly? Zenryo.
Sorry.
Oh. So where are we going exactly, though, lads? Borky's just kind of doing those eye goggles.
Well, if I were to guess, we'd probably want to go to Canaries' Perch, which is that, like, island made up of all the ships and stuff.
So, what came first, the ships or the island?
Well, I guess, because do you consider the island an idea? Because,
Guys, we're getting away from the problem here. Z, you know these parts better than any of us. Can you get us to Canaries' Perch?
Well, I've never really, been there before. I've heard of it, but I'm not like an expert.
What have you heard about it, though?
Well, it's a group of ships that turned into an island, and a bunch of bros got together and were like, "Hey, what if we made this like a city?" And then they did. And the guy who's kind of in charge is Barris. But people talk about him a lot.
What's his name again?
Oh,
Barris.
Barris.
Barras.
Yeah.
Barras.
Yeah. Yeah, he's another Triton bro, but people talk about him. He's kind of not a good dude.
You think he might be behind a lot of the robberies and murders that the giant was talking about?
Shh, don't say it out loud. You never know who's listening.
Yeah, Task is right over there.
You never know. Don't ever say that in the city, because you might disappear.
Right, so definitely behind them then.
Well, I did not say that. I can neither confirm nor deny that that's true.
Okay, well, guys, we're getting nowhere slowly. Z, can you, I don't know, ask for directions or something?
Yeah. Hey, wait, do we know these things' names?
You don't know the colladas' names. You don't even know if they have names.
I'm gonna name you Jerry, and I'm gonna name you Kyle. Okay, Jerry, can you take us to Canaries' Perch?
Who's riding Jerry and who's riding Kyle?
I have no idea.
I'm riding Jerry, and the other one is Kyle.
Okay.
I guess I'm driving Kyle then.
Yes, you
You're
are.
driving Kyle, okay. Who's also on Jerry and Kyle? I can't remember last
Jerry
episode.
is it's Zenryo and Borky.
Yeah.
And Zito, excuse me, Task is with myself.
And Panic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We tried to balance the weight as best we could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like, yeah, I'd actually like Borky. I'd like you to roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, boy. Ah, excellent. One of those stats. And here I go. First roll of the game, and that is a natural 20, baby!
What the?
Wow.
Okay then.
Alrighty.
Holy cannoli!
Jesus. As Zenrio's talking to the Collada kind of has these beady eyes. Like, doesn't even really have eyelids. It just kind of has this thing that washes over its eyes like a lizard almost. It kind of starts to make this screaming noise. Like, just starts screaming really loud. And the rest of you are like, huh, that's kind of funny. Borky, you immediately see blood in the water, and you watch as both you and Zenria are yanked back beneath the water immediately. You guys are hitting the water, and the rest of you at the surface just see your friends just disappear as they're being pulled back into the waves.
Well, they're dead.
Thanks, Task.
Guys, I guess, guys, just hold your breath. I wait for everyone to take a big old deep breath, and we're going in after them.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
dive in.
You guys hold in. As you do, you see a harpoon inching deep inside the rib cage and hooked on the rib cage of both Borky and Jerry. Jerry is getting dragged down. Jerry with an E, by the way, is being dragged down. You see a group in the depths of the water, Borky. I'll give that to you with your natural 20 perception. You see a group of 4 fish people with like triton, currently reeling in you with a massive harpoon.
Reeling in Borky.
The Collada you guys are riding currently, they're reeling it in.
So Borky and Zenria are still on the Collada.
Yeah, you guys are still holding on to it. It is currently like being pulled down with you.
Can Borky, because we haven't rolled initiative yet, can Borky start climbing down the rope that they're pulling him towards?
Sure, absolutely. And I will say at this point, we'll roll initiative.
God damn it.
This is gonna be theater of the mind, by the way, because this is gonna be a very heavy movement based thing.
I'll go with my high roll of 11.
17.
17.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Oof.
Oof,
boys.
17 and Borky. And then we have Greckles. Actually, you're gonna go before Borky because you have the higher dex.
Important question.
Yes.
Do fire-based spells work underwater? Because I don't know if it's ever clarified. No. Okay.
They do not.
Didn't know if that was that
as
heat
well.
thing.
Magic
As well as bows and arrows don't work underwater either.
I don't got those though. You told me the one breaks as soon as I used it.
Yeah.
To be
So-
fair, you made it out of sinew and bone.
Listen, man, I wanted that fucking crown back.
So, grab my stats here. The fish people look up towards you and immediately start making this guttural, deep voice, which you would know as Aquin, Zenrio. They basically are pointing you guys out, and so basically saying bodies to raid. Essentially, these are very much bandits. They're totally like vulturing around the edge of Canaries Perch.
They're bandits.
Oh, great. Tell them we're all poor. We've already been robbed.
I don't have anything.
Okay, they have spears.
They've got spears.
Oh, actually, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna whistle underwater, and you're gonna watch as a bunch of dolphins appear.
No!
God damn it.
God.
They are all gonna take their action to mount dolphins that have knives as well.
Ah!
You fuckers again.
And immediately they're going to beeline it to surround the rest of you guys. It is now a chase sequence. That will end their turn, and that leads us to Task. You are up next.
Which one's close to me?
Right now there is a pufferfish. Oh wait, no, sorry, parrotfish. There's a parrotfish triton currently who sweeps around, who has a net, and he's kind of eyeballing you guys up at the moment. As he swings past, you get a chance to strike with your twice with your triton there.
Excellent. Let's go for it. Fuck this dude.
Okay. 10.
Not hitting.
You go to swing, and when you swing it, your item is still bubbles. It's still forming in your hand. You're like, shit. You get another attack though as it forms.
Oh my god, 12.
That hits. That actually hits.
What? Oh fuck.
Yeah, these guys aren't decked out in armor or anything. These guys are built for speed. 9. Very
9.
nice. You strike him as he goes to kind of like measure out where to throw the net. You just reach out your arm like without even making eye contact, and you hear a slicing motion as he just runs past your blade, and you just see him clutching his chest on his side. It's 9 points.
Yeah, I'm stopped. My main focus was to stop that net.
Alrighty, that brings us to Greckles. You are piloting the Colada.
Oh god. So, how would it work if I were to take any actions, or do I have to constantly be piloting it?
I would say bonus action to pilot it.
Okay.
That would be,
In that case, while we're being chased, Greckles is going to clasp his talons together, whisper Genjutsu, and cast silent image.
Okay.
Let's see here. What is this? Okay, 15. I'm going to summon the visage of a 15-foot great white shark.
Okay.
To come from, I guess, the left side of us, charging towards these bandit tritons.
All right. Good to know. That will take your action as the shark comes into play. They all kind of turn heads and see it.
Okay. Whenever I can get it to move, I'll just be having it moving as if it's going to attack them, and otherwise I will just be steering this beast.
Okay, you are. It's kind of panicking a little bit, and it looks fucking angry.
Yeah.
It is now the Colada's turn. So the one Colada that's currently being harpooned and is swimming is going to attempt to break the hold it has. With its strength check. This is just good stats. And it succeeds. You watch Borky as your guys' Colada kind of flops around like a fish. It leers its head over, grabs the rope, and you and Zenria are kind of like, sort of like holding on for dear life like a rodeo. It reaches over, you hear this crunching noise as it rips the harpoon from its body. You see a spray of blood erupt out.
Was I not holding on to the rope, the technically onto the harpoon?
Yeah, you are.
Oh no!
You're currently holding on to it.
And Borky's just going.
Yeah, you're getting reeled in by one of the dolphins. You are currently trailing behind this swimming dolphin with a knife. And the other Colada is going to attempt to attack one of the dolphins.
Go, boy, go!
Oh, yeah, Kyle is not having any of the shit today.
Attaboy, Kyle.
You get him, Kyle!
Kyle might fuck him up actually pretty hard. Yeah, that's a dead fucking dolphin. You watch as the inner mouth, like, because they have 2 sets of jaws, the inner jaw set just shoots out like a bullet, grabs the dolphin and sucks the dolphin's body into the second set of jaws, which then clamps down and just takes a solid chunk out of the side of the dolphin, and also the leg of a salmon triton who was riding it.
Damn, Kyle.
Cow.
And it just kind of shakes and chews on it. That will bring us to you, Borky. You are currently being dragged around in the water.
How far is it up that rope? Up the rope that I'm currently being.
Maybe about 5 feet at this point.
Wow,
because
really?
they've been reeling even. Yeah.
Can I climb on top of the dolphin and just pretty much climb on the dolphin's back and just grab the guy?
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to like grapple him or do you want to like hit him?
Oh, Borky's gonna grapple him. But non-lethally. Borky has questions.
Okay. He's a tuna. He's a tuna triton.
Delicious.
He's beautiful.
I would like you to roll a strength check for me. Or athletics, sorry. Counter athletics.
Athletics?
These guys. Yeah, athletics.
That is 11.
That's 2 for him, so actually no, it's a 3 with his modifier. So yeah, you grab him, you like get him in a headlock. But bubbles erupt out of your mouth as you are doing so. Keep in mind, you cannot breathe underwater right now.
That is.
Actually, no, you can. Actually, no, you can because the bubble's close enough to you at this point.
Okay.
You're good. So you have him grappled. You have him right now, like in the crook of your arm, and he's like just kind of like scratching at you with his webbed claws.
Can I
kind of kicking?
Can he hear me at all? If I can technically breathe, can I actually speak?
No, you don't speak Aquan, and also all that would come out of your mouth is.
Well, what a
But
precarious.
that was Aquan.
Borky then just goes, stop!
All right. Does that end your turn there, Borky?
Pretty much, it sounds like.
All right. So that leads us to Panic. It is now your turn.
All right.
About how many are chasing us currently?
4.
All
Well,
right.
3 because one of the dolphins died. So there's another triton currently swimming around with an eruption of blood, and he's now looking panicked towards this shark that's now approaching him.
Oh, they're all gonna look even more panicked after they
Okay.
get panicked. I'm gonna try and catch as many of them as I can in this. It's a 30-foot cone.
Okay.
I'm going to look at them. That fire in my eyes comes back, the angry pupil slits. And I say, smile till full life. And I am going to cast fear.
Okay. What's the save on that?
DC 16, wisdom save.
Wisdom. Oh, okay. I thought they had a minus. They had a positive. That is going to be a fail for the salmon. That is definitely a fail for the parrotfish. Fail for oh, I don't like this dice. Fail for the tuna.
Keep using it.
No, you keep using it.
And fail for they all fail. All of them fail.
All right, all of them are frightened and must use the dash action to move away from me.
Okay.
Porky's going for a ride.
Oh wait, the dolphins. I have to see if the dolphins are brave too. No. Natural 20. This one's fine.
He's like, yeah, I got you. Let's right, boys. Where'd everybody go?
And then a natural one. There's one dolphin. That's
We got
okay.
this. Where'd everyone go?
Alrighty.
It's the dude with the coral
They all get this wide-eyed look as you just kind of glow this demonic glow in the depths of the water. Does that end your turn there, Panic?
Can I see Borky at the moment?
Kind of, but he's kind of like half visible. If you were to aim an attack, I would say it would 100% be with disadvantage. But if you want to do something like Bardic Inspiration, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if there's a range on it at the moment.
I don't think so.
And then
I'd
I'll
have
just
to
get
double check.
I'll just play like a metal rendition of Under the Sea or something to give him Bardic
Sure.
Inspiration.
Your music sounds awful under the water, by the way. Like, absolutely horrendous. It barely makes sound at all.
Well, he's still inspired by it. Damn it.
As you do so as well, all those little fish that were in the tuba now retreat inside of your guitar.
Hey, get out of there.
Nope, they live there now.
They live there
It's their
now.
home.
Zenrio, it is now your turn. Currently, Jerry is bleeding really badly, but is really angry. It's kind of kicking a bit like a bronco and like kind of looking at all the different threats around it, including the shark, because they're not very intelligent and don't realize it's an illusion.
So, am I still on Jerry?
Yes, you're still on Jerry. You're currently
Okay.
holding the reins.
And he's not having a good time. Okay.
No.
So there's 3 tritons that are frightened and one that Borky is grappling right now.
Yeah, all of them are frightened, even the one that's grappled at the moment.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh. What can I even do here? Okay. I'm gonna hit one of them that's running away with
Okay.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost, all right.
Yes. Okay.
There's the parrot and there's 2 tuna. Who do you want to go for?
Let's see. Let's hit one of the. Let's hit the parrotfish.
The parrotfish? Okay.
So how do I do this?
They've already taken a bit of a blow from task.
Okay. Do I just click on the Ray of Frost?
Just click on it. Yeah.
Okay. Oops.
Oh.
That wasn't it. Never mind.
Why did it do that?
I don't know. I wanted
let
to
me-
cast the spell.
Let me go into your sheet here and just
It
make sure that's
should-
not open.
It should be under like your weapons or attacks.
Attack is what you guys think.
Okay.
It is not, so I'm just gonna click it for you.
Okay.
And that's super weird. Hold on a minute. This is really odd.
I'm sorry.
There
I
might
didn't
have been an
mean to cause a
update.
complication.
Give me a second.
I wanted to make a pun where I said chill out, and then it just I caused an issue.
Okay, click. Oh, I clicked it for you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Try the one at the bottom.
Okay.
The one at the bottom.
The one at this one.
Just click.
Got
just
it.
click. Yeah, there you go. That hits.
Okay.
100% that hits.
And he
Oh,
took
yeah.
50
Jesus.
damage.
As the parrotfish kind of like is swimming off with the dolphin, you hit him in the back, and immediately his form freezes, and like the dolphin keeps going, and his top half snaps from his bottom half.
Chill out.
Brutal.
Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Well, you did your job. Good work.
Thank goodness.
I
you
give
roll
sort of like a half-hearted like, oh, thumbs up.
Roll a handle animal for me as well, Zenrio.
Okay. Oh, I don't have anything in that. 11.
Okay. You kind of give Jerry a pat, but Jerry's just like kind of growling under the water. It's very angry at the moment. That will bring us back to the lads. And they are the tuna. Both of the tuna are going to flee. In fleeing, Greckles, you get an attack of opportunity on the first tuna as he swims past you. And as your shark follows them, they are like trying to figure out a way to get away from the shark. So you can get an attack of opportunity there.
Yeah, that's a 17.
That totally hits. You don't get sneak attack on this, unfortunately.
So that is 9 damage.
Not bad. Yeah, you slice this guy on the side as he's running away. But he manages to sneak away and disappear into the obscure depths of the ocean. He is now out of combat. He has left. The other tuna is going to also swim away, but he is not within anybody's attacks of opportunity. So he is going to also disappear, and he is now out of combat. The salmon.
Aren't I grappling him?
You're grappling the salmon guy.
Oh, I thought I was grappling the tuna guy.
No, you're grappling the salmon guy.
Oh, okay.
He's putting up a fight, so he's going to try and break out of this.
Is it, by the way, is it smoked tuna or is it like regular tuna? Or like
Regular tuna.
Okay.
He got a 20. I need you to roll a athletics check for me.
Trying to squirm out of my arms. Too bad it's 15.
He got out. He breaks free, and he immediately moves to the edge of combat. So he's still running. He's getting away.
Did he kick?
But he's still within. He's still within vision.
He kicked me off his dolphin.
No, you're still on your dolphin. In fact, you're riding the dolphin currently.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, the dolphin is scared also. So the dolphin is going to go away from panic. So you actually begin to swim on his dolphin alongside him. He's just a couple feet ahead of you. So that's the dolphin. The other dolphin is going to just swim away. So that's out of combat now. And then the dolphin that is not afraid is going to attempt to shank Panic, actually.
We're still underwater, right?
Yeah, and it totally missed. The dolphin kind of goes up to you, Panic. You kind of like move your head to the side and like swims past you. That will end their turn. It is currently right next to you and Greckles at the moment. So, Greckle, Task, it is now your turn as you are underwater.
I can now shank this motherfucker, so here we go. Yeah, 24.
Oh, yeah, totally hits.
6.
6, nice.
22.
That also hits, yep.
9. What? There it is, 9.
Woof. You, as the dolphin swings past, you also swing your blade twice, like with quick succession. And as the dolphin passes by, it just gets sliced into pieces and drifts down to the bottom of this.
I just fucking Samurai Kirby'd this bastard. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right back at you.
Dead ass dolphin. Greckles, it is now your turn. You have the reins in your hand at the moment.
What
As you see Borky getting kidnapped by a dolphin.
Okay, so what else is around? Because that other dolphin just got diced. Is there anything left?
There is the dolphin that Borky is on, and the salmon triton who is swimming away. Those are the two things you can see. And your shark, which is kind of pursuing them.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll have the 15-foot shark slowly try to catch up to the salmon that's still trying to run away.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
He
But does
swims
Borky-
after him.
Does Borky see this shark?
Yeah, Borky, you see the shark.
Faster,
too.
faster! Borky starts slapping the dolphin, telling him to go faster, because Borky doesn't know that's an illusion.
I mean, you could try. It's
No.
spell save DC of only 13.
It's funnier this way. Come on.
Okay.
It is much funnier.
Faster, faster, faster,
I'm gonna
faster! Must go faster! Must go faster!
I'm gonna try and turn the reins around to see if I can go pick up Borky since there aren't any threats in the area.
Okay, you easily catch up with the colada, and you're now swimming next to him at the moment.
Borky, get on, you idiot!
No, there's a shark chasing us!
That's mine, you idiot! Okay, I'm gonna make an attempt to grab him. What do I have to roll?
If he's willing, you don't have to roll anything. Borky, are you willing?
Sure.
Do I get your consent?
Yeah, you grab Borky, and because you're
ruined
underwater,
something
there's no weight to him.
I was planning on doing something. I was gonna put the dolphin in a chokehold. We'll interrogate the dolphin.
You'll get your chance.
As you slowly drown? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. You're grabbed and you are put on the back of the colada, who lunges out at the dolphin at the moment. Do you guys want to pursue, or do you want to let them flee?
Go after that salmon guy. I wanted to question him.
Okay.
Off the
All
We
right.
don't want them to go back and get more dudes. Let's fucking end them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You have one last round in order to do this, so if not, they'll get out of combat and you guys cannot pursue. They'll be impossible to find. So, Greckles, is there anything else? That takes your action to get Borky back on the colada. You used your movement to catch up.
Right. I don't think there's anything left.
There's nothing else I think you can do. Borky, it is now your turn, as
Okay,
you are now on the back of the colada.
How far away is that salmon?
Probably about 20 feet.
Can I assume to catch up with him if I use all my strength?
Yes. So actually, no, you can't because you're in the current.
Oh no.
So it would be half movement. So you catch up because you have 40 feet movement as a barbarian. So that'd be cut in half 20. Yeah, you can do that.
I pretty much grab Greckles by the shoulders and I like push off of him so I can leap at the salmon to grab him by the feet.
Okay. Roll another grapple check. So an athletics check.
Persistent lad.
25.
That's a 7 for him. You grab him. You grab him by the legs and you like pin him kind of down, and he starts kicking and screaming underwater as you have managed to capture the salmon dude.
Can I knock him out?
He's pretty conscious at the moment. I will say yes. Between the collective, you guys all just beat on him relentlessly.
Come on! Just beat him!
Punching him.
Yeah. And he is knocked unconscious as you guys bob to the
Zenrio-
surface.
Zenrio
Yakuza-
doesn't actually participate in the beatdown, but he's just kind of like, yeah, yeah, in the back there. Like,
Even the colada just like puts his paw down. I'm like, fuck you.
Someone should probably heal that one, by the way. Otherwise, we're gonna have a very angry pregnant woman afterwards.
I will heal him. Hold on. Cure wounds. Where are you, my dude? There it is. Kabuski. And 11.
Okay, yeah, you touch the colada, it heals over. There's an obvious scar, but at least it's not bleeding out and looks terrible. In its current state, she might be like irked, but she's not gonna come after you. She'll be like, you know.
What are you gonna do? Alexander?
Well, you know, like they're like, you know, colossal squids, giant sharks, all kinds of other shit in the sea. She's gonna get mad at us, sure, whatever.
By the way, we literally did the all-out attack from Persona 5 on him. Essentially,
We really did.
That's really
Fucking
important.
Yakuza beatdown.
Ooh,
Can
that's
I-
also good.
can I communicate with which? It was Jerry that got injured, right?
Yeah, Jerry got hurt pretty bad, but Jerry's
Can I-
doing pretty good at the moment.
Okay, can I communicate with him about the scar? Be like, it's okay. Chicks dig scars. Yeah, you feel me. You feel me. All right, he feels me.
It's true.
Yeah. See?
I speak Aquan now.
You're, how are you guys? Oh wait, you have rope, Zenrio. You guys kept the rope. I'm assuming you guys tie up this salmon dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He blinks awake as you guys are kind of bobbing on the water.
Hey, buddy.
And he kind of looks up and
This is going to be difficult. Zenrio, can you translate?
Yeah, I think he said, help. I think.
Oh,
yeah,
help's-
he's
Help's
screwed
not
out.
coming.
I
Help's
put,
not
a, I,
coming.
I
bud.
put a dagger right to his throat. Well, tell him not to keep his voice down while we're talking.
Yeah, my dude, you might wanna be quiet a little bit, just because these guys will kill you.
Bro, I'm picking up on that vibe, dude.
Bro, all right, listen, I'm telling you that
It's an
these
accent.
guys,
Jesus,
they are
typical.
loose cannons, okay? Don't get on
no
their bad
kidding,
side.
bro. Surface dwellers are some next level stuff.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, like, you're telling me, I mean, after I met these guys, I thought they were, like, pretty, well, yeah, I mean, they can be a little unchill, but they're cool, okay? Just cooperate and
Can you
nothing
like
bad.
tell the bro who's got like the knife at my neck to like not do that? I'd be willing to talk to you, man. Like I'm just an intern, so you know, like that all just went real bad.
Listen, this dude's just kind of being taken advantage of for his labor. So let's just chill. Everybody take a step back, okay? Put
Well,
the
I was
dagger
just-
away.
I
Okay.
was just, dude, bro,
Yeah,
bro.
okay,
I was just hired to like get sea creatures for the lady of Canaries Perch. I didn't hear about no bandits. Like I got hired in because I knew how to like, you know, was real good with animals and stuff and like fishing and shit. And they were like, hey bro, like we'll pay you a bunch of gold if you help us catch these giant fish, which is what you guys are riding, which are pretty nice. Like these are some pretty prime coladas. But
Yeah, no, I agree. The only problem is that these coladas belong to Simless Cascadia. Maybe you've heard of her.
shit, bro. I totally know her. Those guys,
Yeah.
like you half murdered. I mean, he's like he watches the corpse of the parrotfish one that's kind of bobbing like an ice cube on the surface of the water. Like these guys like work for her sister, but like the sisters like don't like each other because I guess they were fighting over some guy or something. Like I don't know. So like
Stormbeard. Oh, whoa, he's a player. Oh, whoa.
Task
Like-
holding a knife, looking back and forth, just hearing blah 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 blah. Blah. I'm just like, what is going? What? The
Yeah,
fuck?
I'm really lost at the moment.
All right. So what I'm
man, I, like-
understanding, what I'm understanding is he pulls. That's what I'm getting so far.
Look, I'm just like a fisherman, dude, and I got like wrapped into the wrong crowd, which unfortunately pretty easy to do when you're in Canaries Perch. So like, if
No.
you need any advice or stuff, I know a guy. I don't want to go to Canaries Perch right now because I don't want to see my bros again. I'm thinking I'm gonna go down to Canaries Deep and go back to the oyster farms. Man, this ain't working out.
Oh, yeah, you know, if you're in the market for like, you know, anything magical, stop by my old man's shop. We've got lots of dope stuff that you can pick up, and
Oh,
tell him
shit.
I sent you, okay? Tell him Zenria sent you, okay?
Oh, shut, bro.
No.
I'll trade you for that one. If you're in Canaries Perch, find a guy called the Quiet Man.
A quiet man, okay?
Yeah.
All right, quiet.
He
Man.
talks, bruh. He talks, but he don't tell.
Well, like, how can I hear him then?
I want to believe that he hasn't been translating this all, just been hearing.
And Taz still has the fucking knife to this dude's throat.
Yeah.
I'm just
no,
waiting on
bruh.
Zenru to tell me in common or in Draconic, like, are we cool?
It's here. I'll say in common. Yeah. Okay. This guy's pretty chill. Okay. He
Okay.
explained to me. Let me finish up. I'll check. I'll circle around back with you guys in just a minute. Okay.
Taz puts the knife away.
We're never
And then-
going to get to interrogate somebody, are we?
And then I'm gonna come back to. Oh, wait. What's your name, dude?
Oh, me?
Yeah. You.
He actually has a name. Let me look up his name real fast. I closed my book, the combat book. They all have names. What's his?
How about
His
Sam?
name's Francis.
Francis. Yo. All right,
Oh.
Francis. Yeah. Let me ask you. Do you know a guy named Barris?
Oh, dude, bro, Barris? You mean the leader of the Tritons of Canaries Perch?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, he's an asshole, dude.
Oh, yeah. He kind of sounded like a tool.
Like, if Triton hang out with, like, any surface dwellers, you're, like, on his shit list.
Hey, what? Lame.
Yeah, right? But, like, the lady Cascadia, like, likes it when the surface dwellers and, like, the fish people, like, get along. But Barris is like, fuck that shit. He's, like, he fucking hates it.
Oh, what a
He's a
to-
he's a total narc, dude. Like, he's a
Oh.
total, like,
bummer.
way bummer, dude.
Eh,
Can I
yeah.
go home?
Hey, yeah. Wait a minute. I'll turn in common. Hey, this guy's cool. Can we let him go?
If you can tell us how to get to Canaries Perch.
Oh,
yeah.
just take the current down, but just like be vigilant. Stay at the surface, man. Like don't go down.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, well, yeah. First of all, give me some fen. I'll put up my hand for like a
He's
high
like
five.
still tied up, and he like kind of like like kind of
Yeah,
leans. over
like
to
I'll
side.
kind of like put my hand down close so he can kind of like just sort of like tap it.
slaps.
And I'm like,
He slaps
yeah.
it a little bit.
yeah, okay, you're cool. Yeah, we'll let you go. Thanks for all the info, and make sure you don't go stabbing any mysterious big fish that don't belong to you.
Yeah, I'll try next time. And like,
Okay.
Dude, thanks, bro. Like,
Yeah.
totally thanks.
No problem, man. Thank you. No, really? Thank you.
Oh, shut, dude.
Sure.
Borky asks, are you two done now?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Borky yeets him into the ocean. Just.
Okay, bye, Francis.
He's tied up, you guys.
No, he said he untied him.
You
Oh,
try
no.
to tie him?
No, I didn't.
No!
I didn't untie him.
Yeah, he can breathe on the he can breathe on the water. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Should we help him? Okay. Anyway, well, bye, Francis. So I turn back and in common, no longer in Aqua, and I say, okay. So Francis, first of all, really cool guy. I'm glad we got to know him.
Mhm.
Second of all, Canaries Perch, we just take the current and it should lead us straight there. But we should stay near the surface because otherwise you never know. We could get attacked by bandits again. Second of all, we should seek out somebody named the Quiet Man, but I don't know how we're going to hear him because apparently he talks, but I forgot the second part. But anyway, so we got to find the Quiet Man, and also Barris, huge tool, like Mondo tool. So we got to watch out. Yeah, he apparently doesn't like it when surface dwellers and the tritons hang out. Which is totally lame, right? Because I'm having fun with you guys, right? He kind of like looks around at everybody, right?
Yeah.
It has been quite an adventure so far.
Right? Yeah.
Basically, so far, you like the second fish one I've met, so you're in the top half of that, definitely.
Oh, nice. Oh, killer. Okay, so we just got to take the current to Canaries Perch, and then we got to find the Quiet Man. Oh, and also, apparently, Sinless, you know, the bodacious babe who's underwater, she has a sister.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
they hate each other.
Oh.
They hate each other. Yeah. And he said they were fighting over some guy. Oh, I'll give you one guess who it was.
Stormbeard.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, that makes way more sense than my guess. Oh, duh. Yeah, it was probably Stormbeard.
Who'd you think
Yeah.
it was?
I thought it was me. I mean, I thought she was kind of into me, you know?
Moving along. She was
Right, so anyway, yeah. Anyway, so they hate each other, and apparently the sister has been recruiting people to get big fish. So, whoa, the plot thickens, right?
So you're saying we've got a love triangle?
Yeah, wait, is that the one with 3 sides? Yeah, a love
Yeah.
triangle. Yeah, yeah.
3 is less than 4, but more than 2, right?
Do we have
How
a
do
physical?
you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
I got 10 fingies.
How do you know what 10 is?
That's all I got, man.
To be
Look,
fair,
task, give him that much.
Okay, fine.
isn't Stormbeard like leagues away from here?
Oh, yeah. Didn't she say that he was out?
I think he's been out.
Yeah, he was at some kind of like
Conference. or
prune
something.
carvers contest or
What
something. I
if
don't know
that
you
was
call
a
it
that
prune.
might be a lie and he might be with his other family? Oh. Oh. Oh, stop.
Zemrio puts both hands over his mouth.
Greckles face talons and tries to get the creatures rolling. So we
All
can
right,
find
you guys get going. You ride the current eastward towards Canaries Perch. The sun now rising in a beautiful, breathtaking blue sky. And as that same sun rises, we jump over to Remy as the sun rises at the United Clergy Camp.
Joy.
Mm-hmm.
How long has he been tied up?
The entire night. You are freezing
Right,
cold right
out-
now.
Hour wise is what I more mean.
Probably about a
Like ballpark
solid. You've been tied up probably for like
16?
a solid 12 hours. I'd say 12
Okay,
hours.
12 is good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And any food or water?
Nope, they are not giving you food or water.
Cool.
You
So-
currently you do have a point of exhaustion at this point. Yeah.
On the night, I think I can do this. Can he use prestidigitation to kind of give himself water since his hands are free?
That spell does not let you make something like that. There's create
darn
and
it.
destroy food and water, or there's create food and water,
Okay.
which is a spell. Unfortunately, sorry.
I don't know if he can make like ice and have it melt in his beak.
You could fart the taste of a sandwich in your mouth though.
That's gross.
But it would work.
Yeah.
So you could do it.
All right. Well, then he's just gonna be up there and He's gonna die soon if he hasn't had water for 12 hours.
As you are kind of standing there, there's business around, and what you see is both alarming but makes sense. So the orcs are working for the United Clergy of Orin. There seems to be some sort of mutual agreement here, but there's not a lot of orcs you're noticing.
Okay.
There's like maybe 10. And most of them don't appear to have it. Like there's a clear leader, this one large, big tusk orc, male.
What's his name?
No females. You haven't heard his name.
Oh, he hasn't said it.
You just know from the way he's bossing around the other orcs, he's probably the one that's in charge.
Okay.
And you see him being just basically like treated like a dog by the leader of the current encampment, the sort of like spearhead of everything that's going on. The other thing you realize is they have 2 ships. They have the one that they attacked you guys on, and they have a second one, almost identical, and they seem to rotate them out. So as your guys' ship came in, it was loaded up and sent out, and as it was sent out, another one came in. So it seems to be cycled out. So there's always half the amount of people that they actually have on hand at the camp at all times. They are currently, yeah, for sure.
All right, good.
They are currently building and fortifying this area. You see what was probably once simple orc barricades, spikes, spiked wood, is being refined into actual physical walls, made with mud and very thick logs. There's definitely a sense of making a base camp here, with actual fortifications, amongst other things.
Okay.
And buildings are being made as well. The other thing that you notice as the morning sun actually rises is you see a merchant come in, very clearly from Alavast, and they begin to buy and trade. You watch as all of your companions' magical items are divvied up in various different ways, loaded into boxes, and are shipped out in different ways.
All to this one merchant, though?
Yep.
Does he have any distinguishing marks or like a trade banner or anything like that?
Well, not just with him. Like they're putting stuff on boats too. Like they're loading up stuff on boats, and they're loading stuff up on other things.
Gosh, darn it.
It's like a trade network. It's actually baffling to see how quickly they've established some sort of strange trade network to get supplies. It seems that the magical items they're pilfering, like pirating, are being sold for more just like weapons, armaments, food, various different things. The merchant that comes in is a green dragonborn.
A green dragonborn?
A green dragonborn, yeah. You hear no names exchanged, but he very much appears to have a cloth-covered wagon, and he is very easily trading goods.
Okay.
Then one of the paladins comes up to you with a piece of paper as you're being hung there in the center of town.
Remy will, having tried to sleep as best he could, open his eyes very groggily and look at said piece of paper.
You see a young man, and he's holding up a letter. And he basically looks at you and goes, "We need you to sign this. If you're willing to, we will feed you."
I want to read the letter. What does it say?
He's very cleverly folded it up to the point where it's just needing a signature. He's not showing you what it contains.
Unless you show me the letter, I will not sign it.
Kind of thinks on this for a little bit. He kind of walks away and he leaves to like a large tent. You get the sense the large tent is where the leader is held. And after a while, the leader comes back. And he walks up to you, his ornate armor kind of framing his visage. He just looks down to you. And he leans down to you and he goes, "You can be saved, you know."
Is his ear near Remy's beak?
He's kind of leaning down. He's like to your side.
Okay, well, with as much voice as he can muster, having been up here for 12 hours, he will hear in a language he might understand or might not.
Mavia por Valentia.
Which he might or might not know is Valithian for my life for Valithia.
This is not about Valithia, boy. This is about this place, the stain on the light. Our faith.
You are a stain on the light. You
It's very
cling.
easy for you to think that. You who make friends with things of the dark. You who allow it to fester and grow.
I did
Those-
not have the chance to kill the devil man. And if you think I'm the only one corrupted, you should check with the woman you spared.
She is being treated currently for her sickness.
Good luck
Your-
with that.
Your devil friend made her quite ill. Sign this letter, and we will give you food and drink.
Tell me what the letter is, or I won't sign it.
It is a message to some potential allies to the south,
Then why do you need my signature on it?
so it does not get intercepted by Alavastian couriers.
That sounds like a you problem.
He punches you in the face.
He just made it a you problem.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you get smacked and a cracking noise erupts across your face.
God.
He's got an armored gauntlet, so it hurts pretty bad.
All right.
No food or water for this one. And let the orcs know they can throw rocks at him. He walks away. Yes, sir. And open up that coffin thing. I want to see what's in there. There's all kind of like talking and yammering as people are kind of running around.
Blood will trickle down Remy's face and out of his beak after he just got whacked. I assume he hasn't been healed from the battle, correct? So it's just the
Nope.
same hit point. Alrighty.
Same hit
Welp.
points.
Okay.
As you're standing there, a person walks up to you. Another one of the clerics. This is the one that took Liza's mask, actually. And she kind of cautiously kind of looks side to side and kind of walks up and he goes,
Which color, by the way? Oh, in the battle, like orange, yellow.
boy, let me grab my stack.
That actually, it's really important to how he role plays it. That's the only reason I'm asking.
It was blue, wasn't it?
It was blue, yeah.
Blue? Okay.
Oh, yeah. It was blue.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
I have it circled. She kind of like looks side to side and kind of runs up and she pulls out the mask and she goes, where did you get this from?
I did not get it. It was a friend of mine's.
Oh, and the evil folk took it from them.
The evil folk.
Yes, the kobold and the devil man. She kind of shudders as she says that.
No, you misunderstand. It belongs to them.
She kind of looks at it and kind of flips it over. Are there more?
More masks that
Like
I've
this
seen.
one?
No, that is the only one I've ever seen them use.
I thought I've seen another one. She kind of flips over the mask and looks at it.
What did it look like?
It looked kind of like a bird. But it was in a dream, and I don't remember it that well.
Hang on. No time. Bird mask.
I was wondering if you guys could talk a little bit louder into your mics, by the way. You're very quiet.
Yep.
I'm kissing my mic right now, so...
I'm kissing my mic too. I got
Okay.
you though.
Yeah, no worries.
As she kind of ponders this, you see a paladin, like, probably the bigger of the bigger ones. He kind of rushes over, stomping in the mud. There's mud splattering everywhere, and he yells, Evelina! She kind of turns. Don't go playing around there. She goes, sorry. She kind of gives you a nod and then runs off after her paladin.
The paladin.
And we will jump back to Canaries Perch. As you guys ride on the Coladas and make your way, you eventually see now the way that Canaries Perch kind of functions. It is exactly as how Zenryo explained it. It is a massive island that is just ships. There is no actual landmass. There's a few rocks here and there, but not enough to like make housing on. It's like you could sit on it maybe. But mostly you just see bobbing in the water various different ships. Some of them are half sunken. Some of them are on their side. A few of them are still floating. but each and every single one of them that is occupied has some sort of like structure built on top of it, whether it be like a simple tent-like house or a stall or something like that. There's a general murmur to the town. You see people kind of moving around. There's not a lot of people, but they tend to be kind of moving about their business. You do see and watch as you guys ride your coladas a small vessel kind of land coming from the east and begin to unload gear. And before you guys even make it to land, immediately leave and head back eastward again. As you guys make your way, you reach a boat, which you believe is probably the best bet you're going to have at like a landing spot. There's not a lot to offer in terms of like docking for non-ship based transport. With the exception of some lines that would probably be used by tritons.
How big would you say this Canaries Perch is?
I would say the Canaries Perch is about the size of the at least 2 or 3 lower districts of Alavath. So reasonably large, but not massive.
If I were to compare it to a thing that existed a long time, a thing that existed from a movie, would you say that Singapore from the third Pirates of the Caribbean would be accurate?
I don't know that comparison.
That's
I
just
would say it would
that's
be...
just tons of boats.
Oh, I forgot those movies, to be perfectly honest with you. It's about the size of like it's big. It's pretty big.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what would be a really good comparison, but I can't really think of anything
okay.
right now. Currently kind of almost similar to Alavas, this spire in the center is this absolutely massive vessel that has just basically been trapped, like snagged on this massive like spiraled rock. You can just see where the rock juts out, and any sailor could have missed that while seafaring. And as you guys reach the shore, do you guys get off?
Oh yeah, nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
You guys all jump off the ship, your coladas. And as you get off, the coladas kind of like try and get aboard the dock and begin to splinter the wood as they're trying to like follow you and like kind of kicking up and like breaking through the rotting saltwater wood. The one looks at you, Zenrio, is like,
It's okay. We'll see you again, right? Oh, is this Jerry? Am I talking to Jerry?
Yeah, you're talking to Jerry.
Okay. Jerry, bro, we only knew each other for a short time, but I think you're one of my best friends. Don't give me that look. I'm gonna cry. Bro, you have to go back to your home. You stay, I go, no following.
Motherfucker.
Jerry turns around and jumps back into the water, following Kyle.
Jerry!
You watch as they swim and disappear into the depths.
This is just as sad as the end of Harry and the Hendersons. I'm really fucking emotional right now.
I can't believe it's gone. Okay, well, let's get going.
All right, well, we should find a tavern or at least some place around here where people can at least can talk to.
Hey,
We should find some disguises, honestly, because we don't know how much influence the United Orleans clergy has here.
Borky grabs all of them kind of like by the shoulders, like just pulls them in for a huddle. Time for a team huddle. Put the heads together.
Okay.
We didn't come up. We need to have a cover story though, right? If we ever go to a place where we can't admit who we is, we gotta come up with a cover story. So what's our cover story?
We're, no, that wouldn't work.
As you guys are huddled around, people are beginning to notice. There's 2 tritons dressed up in like kind of this like fish skin jacket that kind of leerily gaze towards you guys and then kind of whisper to each other and keep walking. You see a woman currently hacking apart some of those hagfish that you had killed, Task. Not the ones specifically you killed, but like the ones you have killed. She's currently like hacking them and like kind of dissecting them, and she's like watching and doing it at the same time and kind of narrowing her eyes. She looks quite old as she's doing this, and they're kind of flipping and snapping and moving frantically as they're literally being like dissected.
Well, us standing here in the middle of the town, us standing here on the docks is already arousing suspicion. I say we just walk and move.
Okay.
Our cover story is that we're sellswords for hire.
Yeah.
We're privateers, Borky.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're all married, because we're not actually married.
Wait, to each other?
No, maybe.
Oh.
Guys, we're privateers. Let's not complicate this.
Sellsword privateers. Let's move.
Okay.
All right, you guys get moving. As you guys move, you have to walk ship to ship. So there's gangplanks kind of connecting everything together. There's no openness to this. Everything has a path, and each ship is different. Some people let you on their ships. At one point, Borky, you step onto a ship and like a train's like yelling at you, like get off my
Okay,
ship.
ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry, my bad.
And as you guys walk, you see Triton, you see human, and there's a very clear sense of divide between the two. But then you see some of them hanging out, and they also seem kind of divided from the other two. And as you guys walk, you see, as you kind of make your way kind of near the center, at this point you guys are kind of like to the northwest of this island, quote unquote. As you guys kind of turn a corner and make your way, you hear a laugh. Someone's laughing at you.
Perception. Borky hears laughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Same.
Who dares?
Who did it? That's an 18.
It's a
16.
9.
Borky, it's a seagull.
22.
There's a seagull laughing.
5.
At you. Oh,
That's a nat
Nat
one.
Nat
one.
one.
that is absolutely a seagull laughing at you. How dare that seagull laugh at you?
Yeah, that seagull thinks you're pretty funny.
They be laughing with me, not at me.
Is it just a regular ass seagull or?
Yeah. The rest of you who pass this check, you see a dwarf sitting kind of cross-legged on the edge of this kind of dock piece that connects two large boats, and he's currently drinking out what looks like a dusty rum bottle. And he's missing an eye. His eye's kind of swollen in. There used to be an eye there, but it's gone. He doesn't wear anything to cover it. He's missing a leg too.
Oh.
And he's just got this big, crazy, like, explosion of a black beard, and like he smells awful, and he's like,
Oh, he's laughing. Oh, so we physically see him laughing at
yeah,
us.
you
Yes.
see him laughing at you.
Taz stops and turns and looks at him. Something you find interesting, friend?
Arr, 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 arr. Aye, there sure be something I see here. A bunch of driftins lost at sea.
Well, you'd be looking at cell swords. That's no question there.
Oh, no cell swords come riding in on Sinlas Cascadia's Coladas.
Look, we've actually been through a whole hell of a lot.
I know, and here's not. But you need to be wary about being on this here Canaries perch, much less you find a sword running up your rump. He takes a swig.
And what, pray tell, do you think we should do to keep ourselves from getting shivved?
Got a gold piece on you, lad.
I fucking... Wait, how much money do I... No, did they take all of our money?
They took all your money, yeah.
No, part of the reason why we're cell swords, sir, and we're sticking to it.
Did you lose your money, son, to bandits?
Worse, zealots.
Oh, so you've been seeing the sun hats, have you?
More than we wish we could.
And ye don't be friends of the sun hats, do ye? Makes sense, you being from the darkness and all, and him having horns of the devil.
More like they're not friends of ours.
He laughs. Oh, lads, the moment you stepped aboard Canaries Perch, you made enemies of everyone. Oh, shame be, you best be making your way through, but you're going to need a vice. That's why me, the old quiet man, can aid ye.
You know where he is?
Oh, you be looking at him, the pinnacle of beauty.
We're listening.
Hey, but first, and he kind of rubs his two fingers together, rum don't pay for itself, you know.
Well, as you can see, sir, we don't have any money on us because the Sun Hats took it all, so how would you want us to pay?
One of you has money.
What?
Does one of us?
Zenria.
Yeah, Zenrio has money.
Everyone turns and looks at Zenria.
I'm just looking at this seagull like, yo, I think he's laughing at you. You want to get up there?
I'll kick his ass. I swear to God, I will.
I punch Zenrio in the arm.
Ow, dude, what the hell?
He's working for Task.
I look over to the quiet
Do
man.
you know that seagull, bro?
This is the quiet man.
Hello.
Hey, he's not very quiet. Oh, I can understand you. I was worried I'd have to, like, get in really close and listen to what you were going to say. What? Okay, so...
Zenrio, I'm going to have to ask you, we might need a loan of money. A gold coin.
Oh, gold coin? Sure, no problem. Here you go. I'll reach into my little pouch and pull out a gold and sort of, like, daintily hold it out.
He
for-
snatches it up and he grabs it and he sticks it in his tooth, like sticks it in his mouth. You just see like a whole bunch of missing teeth and a couple of gold teeth, and he bites down and he kind of goes, "All right, that be the real deal there." And he pockets it and he goes, "All right, let me tell you about Canaries Perch real quick if you think you're going to be skedaddling around on these here boats. So there's 3 factions aboard here." And let me grab my information.
Yeah.
Oh boy, exposition. Let's go.
All right.
So the first one ye might know about, you scaled lad, and he kind of jabs a finger towards you, Zenrio. You got the Barris of the Rough Skins. They've been around these parts before Canaries Perch was born. They think they own it. They think they own everything. They like the fishy folk, the Sanghuans, the tritons, the merfolk, dolphins. He spits in the water.
Freaking dolphins.
Yeah.
Fucking dolphins.
Stupid ass dolphins, if you ask me.
You who walk on two land and breathe the air, yeah, those are your enemies there. They'd be sooner to gut a human than a fish, one of their brothers or sisters any day. Yeah, Barris is the meanest bastard of the lot. Got a mean streak like a nail.
Is he a
He kinda
triton
takes
too?
a swig. Aye, he's a barracuda triton, you know.
Yeah, they're real mean.
Mean more teeth there. Not even his mother would love a face like that. Arr, 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 arr.
I just imagine this
Or is
is
it the crabs?
Yeah, I was about to say this is just the crabs.
Then you got the human gang. That's what they call themselves. But in truth, they kind of encapsulate all them fresh water, or fresh air breathers, the ones who walk on 2 legs. You can't swim worth a damn the moment the tide gets rough. Aye, those are the fishers. And they don't like you, and he points towards you, Zenrio.
Yeah, oh, I bet they'd like me if they got to know me.
Aye, they'd like you if they got to know the inside of your organs from your tit to your intestines.
Nice tit.
Not my tit. I need that, I think.
Then you got the new blood. She came in a few months back and made herself sitting on that giant ship up there, and he jabs a finger towards the giant kind of sided ship there. She's the real bitch of the lot. Her name is Kulith Cascadia, and a bunch of both fish and humans swarm to her, calling themselves the Storm's Convergence.
Storm's Convergence?
Storm's Convergence, yeah.
Storm's Convergence.
If you think it's bad that the fish guys like to gut and the fishers like to kill, she's the worst of the lot. She likes to make friends. Any kind of friends, good or bad. And if you were dealing with sun hats, well, she's got the worst friends in the business.
Does that mean she's friends with the Sun Hats or not? I'm sorry. You speak.
He kind of takes a swig and blinks with his one good eye. She gave him a couple of boats, requisitioned from some of the fishers, let them use them. And the only stipulation, they get a count of the bounty.
Oh, wow. She does make friends with everybody.
Based on what I know, is she's got a sister in the depths. Apparently, the 2 of them were potential suitors for some big storm giant fuck. Unfortunately for Kulith, she didn't exactly have the charms that he liked. So she's been sitting up here and being sour about the whole affair. Kind of just rolled in, and everybody else rolled with her. Bunch of arseholes. He kind of takes another swig.
So what's your suggestion that we take in any of this?
You get in and you get out. And if you plan on heading towards the Sun Hats to get some sort of revenge, don't take the surface. The moment any word rings out by any fucking seagull that you're heading to the north, oh, that bitch will rear up a storm that'll make you wish twice. But, lads, if you got a way under the water that ain't just your bodies being out in the open, there's hope for you yet.
You know of any way to do so?
I know of rumors. Head towards the eastern side of the dock. You'll find some help there, I think. Takes another swig.
Here's another good question for you, sir. Know anything about orcs?
Aye, the blue skin sea orcs. Aye, I do.
Borky's ears perk up.
They got right fucked a long time ago.
By who?
Who did the fucking?
I did the fucking a while ago, you know what I'm saying? He kind of laughs and takes a swig.
I got that chick.
As for the orcs, a long time ago they had this leader of theirs. Can't remember the bastard's name. They thought that they would go inside of some temple to some metal lady and requisition a sword. Turns out some adventurers came in and gutted him. After that, tensions divided, leadership was questioned, and they just started infighting. Nice enough for the people of the Balton village, but sure as hell stank for the orcs. Not that they didn't stink already, no offense. And he kind of juts a chin towards you, Borky.
Where's the Boughton village?
Balton village is a way off from that encampment now. It's a mining town, a little bit to the northeast. It's not exactly the best place to go. If you want the orcs, though, you head north, actually northeast. Balton Village, northwest. I don't go to the mainland very often.
So the
No, but that was enough. That was some good information you gave us anyway, sir.
The village is, from what I know, is still rebuilding after the orcs keep attacking it. And from what I hear of rumors, they attack quite a bit. For supplies, not for people, which is usually what they would go for, but lots of mine in there. Slaves are always useful.
So a good chunk of the orcs are by Boughton village and swing by all the time then.
Aye. Oh, there's one more thing you need to know about the orcs, eh? Come in real close there, laddie. And you too. And he points to you, Panic. The two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you two went right and rutted and fucked, that would be what some of the orcs look like.
So what you're saying is they got some demonic features.
They're very sexy, is what you're saying.
They do.
They're very
There's-
sexy.
If you call having giant fuck-all horns sexy, then yeah.
Well, maybe to some people, yeah.
So the orcs who attacked this town, they got
I have
demon
gotten
horns.
around.
Aye, what was that? Your friend there was talking about his escapades.
Oh, don't mind me.
So, I guess out of character real fast. So pretty much he's describing who were attacking the village. They had
The orcs that attacked the village were led by an orc that looked like part devil.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like had horns and shit, and that there's others that look like that too.
Okay. There we go. All right. Thank you.
Porky just kind of rubs his chin. Thank you very much.
Well, in the short term, do you know of any place where we can rest our asses for a bit?
Aye, I just gave you your advice. You head over to the Eastern Docks. I think you'll find what you're looking for.
Fair enough.
All right.
Borky,
And keep your wits about you.
Can Borky inside him?
Inside him? Yeah, for sure.
11.
11. He seems like he just wants his money and his drink.
Okay.
All right. Well, I do know. Well, we have. I don't think we have anything. I would say a shopping trip is in order, but we don't have any money. Could we?
You don't want to go shopping around here either. If you're looking for any sort of water-breathing apparatus or nothing, you're best just going with him. And he points towards Zenrio. That shit flies off the shelf and is marked up to unbelievable prices.
Damn it. All right. Well.
Boy, you're in the middle of the bloody fucking ocean. Breathing underwater is a premium. But here, let me get some breath off your back. And he hands you the rum bottle. Task.
Is it like it's full?
It's half full.
He wants me to swig it right in front of him.
Yeah, he's just offering you a drink. He sees that you're kind of pent up at the moment, and he's just like, here, alcohol.
I'm gonna perception check it to see if there's anything wrong with it with the sniff.
For sure.
Mostly just act as it's gonna act as.
Investigation check. Investigation instead of perception.
I apologize. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
It's alcohol is what
It's
it is.
alcohol. If there's anything in there, I mean, the alcohol would overpower it.
Greckles will investigate, make sure it's not freaking poisoned. Ew.
Okay, that will be the last investigation.
That's a
That was
23.
technically only supposed to be tasks roll.
Oh. Well,
Gaijin, sorry.
I don't like it when strangers are offering my friends drinks.
Well,
From
you
what-
know what?
That's rich coming from you.
From what you see, it's just rum. Like, for the rest of you guys, as you look at it, it's just a bottle of rum. And he's been drinking it. Like, he's been drinking it, like, this whole time. And, like, just, like,
That's fair. That's fair.
generously.
Quit being such a stinker and just take the man's drink.
I
Are you
take a,
afraid
I
of
take a, I take a swig.
All right, roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Here I go.
Okay,
Ooh.
as you take a drink, it is not poisoned, but there is backwash. And you take it, and you're like, oh god, but you manage to swallow it, and like the dwarf laughs and yanks the bottle back from you. He goes, "Aye, there you go. Bring some breath back into those lungs." And he pats you so hard in your chest, you kind of get pushed back a bit. All right, that's all I got for you. That's what one gold's worth is about. Be best on your way, and don't mind falling between the cracks of the ships, much less something drag you down into the depths and you never see the sky again. Arr, 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 arr.
What a pleasant fellow.
Yeah, for a guy named the Quiet Man, he talks a lot.
I think that name's more ironic than anything.
Well, let's head east to this place that he told us to find.
Okay. You head eastward, kind of walking over different ships. There's various markets, but they're all like, they're not really like storefronts. Like, they're not really like, you know, there's some people who are selling food, like, to obviously to sailors and things like that, like people who are kind of working on the docks and whatnot. But most of what's going on is you just see shitloads of fish being processed, like just an absurd amount of fish coming and going. You see goods moving. And the one thing you see is that there are there's no law here. There's no guard. You guys are so used to Alavas, you're used to Doros and his men, you're used to at least station guards in various corners. There are no guards here, but there are armored people. Like, not armored, but like armed people who are kind of hanging around certain areas.
Right.
Greckles, because of your background, which is criminal, I believe, right?
Yes, that is.
You know that these certain areas being protected are being protected by a gang. So one of the 3 gangs that have been mentioned. The ones, surprisingly, that are the most heavily protected are the ones that have fresh produce.
That makes sense. What race are the guards?
You're able to tell who's who. There's human guards. Sometimes just 2 humans kind of like peering out, 2 tritons sometimes hanging around certain ships, kind of eyeing up people walking by, and you guys in particular. Every time you guys walk by, the guards kind of like stiffen. And then you see even some humans and tritons kind of laughing and talking, and don't seem to pay you guys much mind as you guys pass through.
For the ones that like the most for the fresh produce area, what are the guards?
What are the guards?
Yeah,
The fresh
what
produce,
are they?
One is a human, very old human, but definitely looks like battle ready. The other one appears to be some sort of like half elf or full elf potentially. It's kind of hard to tell. They're wearing like a bandana, so their ears are kind of hidden between some hair, so you're not quite sure. But he's got like a bow on his back. These guys look equal to your strength, if not stronger than you. They are rough and tumble. They know what they're about, and you know they've seen some shit. So everyone here, the fact that no one has just straight up just shanked you guys immediately is a good sign that you're doing something right. But at any moment, any sort of misstep, it could happen.
Borky is not normally walking around right now with his look at all the pretty things demeanor. Borky's very stern, looking forward to, and I mean he's actually going to be carrying Ronfault. Kind of like, rather than strapped over his back, it's actually going to be in his hand, pressed up against his shoulder. Kind of a sign of strength.
As you're holding it, you hear a voice in your mind, Borky. Go, Borky.
In his mind, yes.
I have something I must talk to you about, and I must do it quickly. The dwarf mentioned a female storm giant, and I noticed while we were in the depths of the water, you spoke to a female storm giant.
Correct. I believe it's
Let me teach you about giant women.
Okay.
Giantesses are fucking scary.
It's because they're big, right?
Oh, it is not just because they are big, Borky. It is because they are very smart. They, unlike their male kin in most cases, can do things that we cannot. including, and you hear him take a deep breath in, despite being a ghost, math.
Ooh.
Yes, as frightening as it may be, they have mastered math, as well as many magics that we don't know. So if you are ever in the presence of a giantess, be polite.
Okay.
And bow your head. And do never ask if they are pregnant or not, and never ask their age.
Okay. So just regular girl stuff.
Is that how it works for the small folk?
Most of them, yes.
I see. Okay, good. He nods. And you feel the detachment of that conversation. Panic, I would like you to roll a perception check as you guys are making your way through.
Guess I will. I sure hope nobody questions me on my change in accent suddenly.
Yeah, see, I was going to, but then I was like, fuck it.
Why are you doing a changed accent?
You said we needed identities.
Oh.
I'm no longer Panic Grimtongue.
Okay.
Perception, you said?
Yeah, perception.
Hey, that is a 14.
Okay. As you guys are walking, I'm just going to speak this out so no one interrupt me. These are the sequence of events that happen. As you guys are walking, the boats get more and more dense. There's just more of them, and they're all kind of being put together. They get bigger and bigger as you reach the center, mostly due to the fact that if there was a small boat, it would be probably crushed between two big ones. And as you guys proceed, the boats get huge, massive, and eventually things like alleys begin to crop up, just junk piled up. As you guys are walking, you notice you're kind of being followed by various different people. They're kind of eyeballing you up. And as you guys are kind of picking up on that panic, you feel two firm hands, boom, boom, hit your shoulders. And you hear a voice go, "Ah, there you are." They're behind you.
I turn around. Well, howdy, friend.
You turn around and you're immediately met with a massive chest, and as you lean your head up, you see a Goliath. You see Zeus looking down back at you.
Panic goes slackjawed, just like...
What are you doing here?
He leans in and kisses you hard on the mouth.
Yeah! Wow.
As he does, he pulls his mouth from yours and he whispers really quietly, "Play along, you're being followed." Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't get too lost after I sent the invitation for you to perform. I am so sorry. I should have been more direct with my directions.
It's no problem. Thank you.
Yes, the pleasures adrift is this way. I see you've brought your entourage, your fellow musicians.
Yes, my manager, of course. I believe we've met before. My the two roadies I have, and a nice young fish man I picked up along the way. He looks like he could be useful.
Hi,
Oh.
that's me.
Hey, he's kind of cute too.
Yeah, thanks.
Isn't he,
Me
though?
too.
It's good to see you again. Why don't you let me lead you to the Pleasures Adrift, and we can get you set up for your performance tonight. And as you're kind of keeping an eye on the people following you, you see one of the tritons kind of sheath a blade and then back away.
Absolutely, lead the way then.
Excellent. And he kind of reaches his hand around and he smacks your butt.
Ooh.
Very firm.
Just a good.
Yeah, there's some grabbing there. Zeus is not a coward.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, should we fill in exactly
Let's
who Zeus
fill
is
in
for the
these.
newcomers?
Yeah, let's fill in who
I'm
Zeus is.
sorry,
real
I don't
fast.
mean to
Allow
interrupt.
me.
He's great and all, but
Allow me. Zeus is one of the workers at the Romantian in Alavast, and one of the people that Panic ordered on the third floor.
Prostitute. It's
Goliaths
prostitute.
are impressed by displays of
Oh,
great
right!
skill. They're impressed by displays of great skill, and
Uh-huh.
whoo!
Well then.
All right.
So as you guys are
Sure.
led by Zeus, he kind of makes pleasant talk, but you guys are all aware that this is just
Does he have his arm around Panic the whole time?
yeah, oh yeah. He's got he's full on you're on a date Panic, and he's got his arm and he's kind of pointing out this is where they sell this vegetable
So
called a
This is
duran.
This is for the artist. So this is an arm around the waist Very
Shoulders.
Oh wow, very proper.
He's a Goliath after all.
And he's pulling him close. You're very close, and it's a mixture of both. He likes you, and the other thing is he doesn't want you to get hit. If anything were to hit you at this point,
Panic is noticeably way more comfortable.
yeah, you basically have like an 8-foot tall bodyguard now, who's kind of like he's also shirtless, by the way. You've never seen this man with a shirt. As you guys are being led through, you guys get kind of worried every time you guys cross.
Wait, was he shirtless all the other times I saw him on the street in Alavas?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I love him.
Panic shirts of prisons.
Welcome to episode 69.
Why do you think I lose my shirt so often?
Moving on.
Because it's like you, it's very loose.
While we're walking, Greckles will be actively looking for any tailors or any people watching us.
At this point, they are gone. The moment Zeus seemed to have shown up, they all seem to have left. You don't seem to notice anybody anymore. Besides the idle glances you get from like crabbers and fishmongers and things like that, they seem to have left.
No, still keeping on guard just in case.
Yeah, you guys keep a good glance out, but with the company of Zeus, who's just like, yes, I was actually brought here for training. Well, not me training, of course. I'm an expert, as Panic knows, and he gives you all a wink. But no, we have this is sort of where we bring in the new Romantian employees, the escorts, of course, as well as other ones, and we teach them essentially. So,
Really? This is where you
Monty,
train them.
You have created Buccaneer's Den in Alavast, and god damn it, that's amazing!
I don't know what that is, but yay!
Is this sex school?
That's an Ultima reference.
Oh, okay. I
Buccaneer's Den. Yes, I remember.
Fuck yeah!
It's not much compared to the Mansion, of course. I mean, I work there, but it's a good group of people. Usually new trainees come in. I mean, this is the rough and tumblest most part of Alavast for the most part. So if you can get past here, then you'll be fine in the city. You know.
Explains why all the employees look so calm and at peace with their job.
Well, that and we have good rules, so to speak, and for both employee and employer.
Oh, I would hope so.
And of course, food and drink. This place, the Pleasures Adrift, is a bit different than the Romantian. It doesn't have as much as the commodities. Only one real commodity is here, and I'm sure you can guess what that is.
What is it? I'm bad at guessing.
Well, if you have gold on you, you might find out.
I do not.
What
I
do
think
you
we
mean?
actually saw a boat with your employer on it as we were on the way here.
Yes. I was aboard the Love Boat. Yes, they dropped me off.
Oh.
And actually, Bird, I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. Grimbles, was it?
You're close there, Zeus.
Yes, it's Grimbles.
Freckles, sorry. Sorry.
Panic
Princess is here for training too. She's
really?
Yeah. She might be busy though. She's got a lot of people to train.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's disappointing.
The male escorts can be a little bullheaded and a bit stubborn in training, so she's kind of got her hands.
Gotta break them in, huh?
Pauseful. He kind of narrows his eyes, like But no, over here, just this way, and mind your step here. The gangplanks can slip at a moment's notice, and I hate to see any of you drown. You're all looking excellent, by the way. And Panic, you are looking just, you're looking great.
Greckles will actually shoot a look directly at Zeus, and non-verbally basically try to communicate, "We got fucked."
You like look disappointedly.
It's not. It's like first like sadness, disappointment, and then anger.
Well, double the time. We'll get to the Pleasures Adrift. I think you guys could use a little pleasure.
Yes,
please. Can Borky insight him?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't trust the manly.
7.
You trust him completely.
I didn't know Panic was dating anyone.
Borky, you look at him, you look at Panic, and you go, how?
Just shove the mechanics over the mind-boggling.
As you guys make your way towards the Pleasures Adrift, we jump back to Remy.
Hope he ain't dead.
Oh, fuck.
I sure hope the guys are working on rescuing me and not having sex.
Alright, I'm ready for my scene. Close up, Mr. DeVille. Just make
sure you get my good side.
As midday breaks,
Oh God, it's been 24 hours. Kill me now.
all of the paladins and clerics and the orcs gather
Where?
outside of their, just outside.
Okay.
Some chuck rocks at you, which you take more damage as a result.
Oh no! Please don't actually give me damage.
It's just 1 point of damage.
He passes out.
Oh no, you're out.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's out.
you're passed out.
That's it.
He's not dead.
No, but that was it.
Yeah, you get
Thanks for
knocked
that.
out.
I can
Damn
survive
rocks.
anything you can throw me. One rock.
Yeah.
Look,
As you waken up, you're face to face with the leader, and he's just grabbing your head like just aggressively. No, don't you die on us. We have plans for you. Oren has plans for you.
You're God, huh? Did he have the balls to show up himself?
He shows up in the things that we do.
Yes. The treacherous things that you do. You will be judged. If not by him, then by someone. By history, perhaps.
You are a sad, sad creature.
But at least one of us will die with honor.
You are tied to a post.
Do not gaze upon my battered body in this post and believe me to be anything less than honorable.
My father once taught me that honor and stupidity walk the same path. He kind of gives you a pat on the cheek and then steps forward and raises his hand and goes, "We will begin the midday prayers." And you watch as every single person in this camp is kind of circling the camp. And they do recite a prayer.
Does Remy know any prayers of Oren?
No. Oh, actually,
No?
knowledge religion.
Okay.
You might.
Not like it as simple as like an Our Father would be to like Catholicism. Like nothing fancy, but all right, here we go. Come on, where's religion? Should be under R. There we go. I can't see it.
Okay.
20. I'll take that. Soft 20.
You know one because of Solly.
Okay.
You talked to Solly, and Solly explained one to you.
Got it. Okay. So as they're going through their prayers, if that one is said, he's going to recite it with them. Otherwise, he's going to wait for them to be done and then just start reciting it mumbled.
Okay. It is not the same one. As
Okay.
they begin, the leader goes forward, and like some of the paladins take a knee. A lot of the clerics hold on to holy symbols. The orcs, some of them seem kind of like, okay. The leader seems really like totally like 100% invested in this. The prayer they say is, "No shadow can but hide, no night eternal lasts. Dawn brings hope and day truth, neath light that Oren cast. By sun we see, in light we thrive, through night we hope and dream, with dawn we rise. See the dawn, come and rejoice, fear not the dark nor shadow. By Oren's light do we see, it does by wheat and barley grow, and does thus all live by Oren. We thank the dawn for morning meal. We honor you, O celestial, with midday bread. If lift ye days last to the candle and hearth fire, Oren's gift to the morrow. May you see true by the light." And everyone kind of repeats the last line back, and then all sort of disperse. And then as you do, the leader walks by and kind of leans over and says, "May you see true by the light." And I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay. Is this vision?
Yep, this is vision, so with advantage.
Okay. 8. Doesn't matter.
8. Yeah, you even try to get out the prayer, but you just kind of collapse where you are. Your stomach feeling like an acidic pit in the depth. Your mouth parched. You can barely breathe now. And we will jump back to the pleasures adrift. A completely different change,
Oh
but-
boy, I can't wait to go have sex. I'll save
As you
some for Remy.
guys walk to the center of Canaries Perch, you are now in the shadow of this massive banked ship. It is just like a tower in the center is present. And as you guys reach the center, the ships get just bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually you make your way to a very large ship with basically just a house built on top of it. And there's this really gaudy clam and pearl sort of motif on it. And in the center, framed in like kind of now tattered bronze, is Pleasures Adrift. And Zeus kind of like claps his hands together and displays it, like outstretches his arms, like, here it is.
Ew.
Talk
So
about
is this like a?
Zenrio claps lightly.
Is this like one of the boats, or is it like a traveling vessel?
It's like it seems this thing won't travel anymore. It was
okay.
obviously converted into this establishment now.
Gotcha. Okay.
The boat itself just looks awful. Like it's not something you would ever like present as a place like this, but it is functioning as a part of land in which to build this sort of establishment, if that makes sense.
It's really crazy that we bumped into you here. We was actually heading to the east. We was told to go there to find someone. Was it you?
I don't know.
Oh,
Perhaps
okay.
love brought us together. And he kind of pinches your cheek, Panic. He just teases. That seems to be what he does.
So happy for you,
Yep.
Panic. I didn't know.
He opens the door for all of you to enter. The moment he opens the door, you get the smell of like jasmine and various other odors. Like you guys have been walking around dead fish and like brine pools and like crab odor. So the moment you're hit with the scent of jasmine, it's almost overpowering. And you hear like light, gentle music coming from inside as you step in.
I just realized something. Zenrio, this good boy, leaves home for the first time, and what's the first fucking place he goes into? A goddamn brothel.
Well, this place is crazy.
Kids gotta learn sometime.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Now, Zenrio, if this is like the romancing, that means there's gonna be a lot of pretty ladies and men if you're into that, I don't know. And they're gonna be all like, oh, you need a living? I'll help you. So just be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool.
Okay, be cool. Got it. Okay. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
We're
Okay.
cool, we're cool, we're cool.
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool.
As you walk in, it's like velvet carpet. And it's kind of like a tavern.
Zenrio's never felt velvet before and gets down on his hands and knees and starts just feeling the carpet. Whoa, this is so soft.
Yeah, he's being cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. How soft is it?
Oh, so soft. You want to come down here and feel it?
Yeah, go for a second. Porky just gets on his hands and rubs it a little bit. Oh, it's not bad, not bad.
You
not
guys
bad.
start rubbing the carpet. You watch as like a waitress kind of walks by, sees them, and it's just like, just keeps walking.
Yeah, have you felt this carpet? It's crazy.
Yes, I have.
Cool. Yeah, it's nice.
She's just looking at you as you're doing your thing, and it's just like,
Porky's in. It's time to compose ourselves.
Oh, right. Okay. He like slowly bends down while he's looking and trying to be cool. Just like touches the carpet with one finger and then comes back.
We'll take a table if that's possible. Zeus kind of calls out to the waitress. She goes, She kind of walks up to him and whispers something in his ear. Whoever wants to, you can roll a perception check.
Alrighty.
Oh, everyone.
I'm assuming I'm pretty close to him still.
20,
Yeah,
that's an 8.
you have advantage, Panic.
Yeah. 20.
Okay. Task and Panic. As this, it's a human. A human kind of like Zeus kind of leans down and she kind of reaches up to whisper in his ear. She literally goes, "All of them?" And he's just like, "Oh no.
Wow!
Maybe. He kind of looks and goes, maybe. And kind of shrugs, kind of smiling. And she just looks scared. She's like, "Okay," and just kind of walks away. And he immediately crashes down in the chair and just kind of stretches his back, goes, "Oh, that was a good stroll." Oh.
Is it safe to talk in here?
Yes, it is. Everyone here is pretty much with us.
When do you return to Alavast?
Oh God, not for another few months.
God damn it. Who is returning? We need to send a correspondence.
That's the thing. I've been trying to send correspondence to the Romantian, and conveniently, I'm getting no messages.
Huh,
You
I
know
wonder
why that is?
I have a feeling.
The messages
a-
are probably being intercepted by the United Orin clergy.
I think through the Storm Giantess, who's currently made house here. At the very least, she hasn't been messing with our business, but boy oh boy has she made waves. Pardon the pun, but she's made waves where we really wish she didn't have. To be fair, the actual gang
waves.
activity here. Yeah. By the way, what do you do? He points to you, Zenryo. What is your talent, your skill?
Well, I can handburn. And he kind of drums on himself a little bit.
Pascal slams his fucking face right into the table. He's a mage.
Oh, I meant more like if he needed work.
I'm hanging out with these guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he helped us out because can we relay the story of what happened to
Yes,
us?
basically over drinks, which Zeus is kind enough to pay for.
Yay!
Kind of turns to you, Panic, and goes, "You owe me," in a teasing sort of manner. You guys explain to him basically everything that happens over drinks, and he kind of takes back his drink. By the way, he likes colorful drinks. You learn. Zeus?
How tiny are the umbrellas in his drinks?
Oh, like the tiniest of umbrellas.
Yo, let
The
me
rest
tell
of
you
you.
something. This mojito is on fire. Like literally magical fire.
It's all the drinks are not of large quantity, but they are very fancy, which is kind of weird to see here considering the actual crowd, but you can get the sense that some of the people on Canaries Perch may like to, splurge occasionally and enjoy some finery. You do see a couple of other customers kind of come in. You do see a Triton come in, and he walks in and he's just like, is Saskia? And they're like, oh yes, she's upstairs. He goes, okay. He kind of runs upstairs. A few others kind of poke their heads in and kind of disappear.
Does anyone
Whoa.
Grandpa Simpson walk in?
No.
Anyway, while the talk is going on, Greckles is going to be listening in to see if there's any sort of unrest or dissonance when it comes to the faction war.
Okay.
Any sort of mumblings or anything. Even thieves can't.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. He's going to be listening.
Because of the time of day, the only people who are currently sitting down and drinking are you guys. Anybody else who's coming in here is going upstairs immediately.
Okay.
They're not here to drink or anything or talk. That would probably come later, but that's the sort of thing where now it's safe to talk, and the moment that comes later, it's probably not safe to talk.
Well,
As you relay everything to Zeus, he kind of rubs his chin and kind of leans back in his chair, and he goes, So they rammed your ship, kidnapped your friend, and are holding up northward. That's very bad. That's where the Storm Giant likes to hang out.
Yeah, we've been informed that they've sort of made an alliance.
Yeah, no, she does. She does that. I mean, it's smart. I mean, can you blame her? But at the same time, it's really bad for us and for Alavas.
Does she not see that her siding with literal totalitarianism is going to kill any sort of trade route she wants?
She doesn't want trade routes, at least not long term. She wants stuff now, and she doesn't quite care much for the small folk. She's just here doing her own thing. She could care less.
Yeah, because of her fucking hate boner for her sister for taking away her husband.
Storm Giants don't have husbands. They just kind of, and then he does a gesture that you kind of understand what that means.
Borky leans forward actually after being quiet for a good long while. She's like, they don't have husbands. They have math skills. Borky feels smart for saying it.
Zenryo looks at the gesture, which he sort of tries to. They explore caves.
In a way.
Oh,
boy, do they.
You poor child.
Oh boy, do they.
Episode 69, everybody.
I see, Panic. You seem to have a lot of company that are people who don't seem to know where they are when they are at a brothel.
Yeah. Yes, they go spelunking.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hope I can go spelunking one day.
When you're
I
old
hope
enough.
so too.
Oh, good.
If you want, we do have a Triton escort. She's quite nice. Her name is Zerlina.
Hey, look, man. All I want to do is just feel some carpet, okay?
Fair enough.
I mean, that's
Damn
what he
it!
was offering.
God damn it!
That's called a setup, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah!
That is a
Man, Octo, I love you so much. That was on point. Son of a bitch.
Ah!
All right.
Zeus leans over to you, panic, and goes, "Look, between this and your nun friend, I don't know if they don't know, or if they're really leading us on."
Listen, they're all precious baby flowers, and they haven't really enjoyed the finer things in life. I mean,
By the
she just-
way, as he says that, he pokes you like each time, like going up your chest. Like, by the way, there is an orc at the Romantian who wants to fucking strangle you right now.
What'd you do,
female?
No, male. His name's Brutus. He was a very beautiful girl. I believe her name was Helena's escort. And from what we know, you used your ticket on her. Which, by the way, I terrified the piss out of her when I jumped off the banister in excitement, but that's another story for another time. You didn't tell her what the Romantian was, did you?
I told her it was a spa, and that is what she went in for. She had a good time, okay?
She did, but if she found out, do you think she would have had a good time anymore? He gives you the stern fatherly look.
I don't know. I just wanted to help her.
Well, sometimes it helps when you tell people the truth. Because if we had told her, we would have probably made her upset.
I didn't think
distressed
she'd
her.
go exploring. I thought you would just go in there for, like, the massage and the spa treatment and everything like that. Come on, you can't pin that on me.
While this goes on,
Yeah.
Task, you got a minute.
Taz like lifts his head up and looks at Greckles.
Do you not have some kind of ability where you can get like an animal to go do a message thing? I mean, that's what we did with Log, wasn't it?
I do have that, yes.
How far can you do that?
Let me check my spell.
Okay.
Tidy beast, see within range, such as a squirrel, blah, 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 blah. You also speak the message of 25 words. Okay. Covers 50 miles per 24 hours if they are flying.
How 50 miles? What's that in kilometers?
I will calculate that. Hold on.
Sorry, the rest of the world moved on. America.
One mile is 1.6.
80.46 kilometers.
It's much farther than that. The channel's longer if you're going to Alabas.
Well, I do have that, yes, but depending on, we went under the water and we came up in another different location. I don't even know if we're even in close distance for this thing to reach someone.
Yeah, but maybe one of the factions have it.
Okay, so I guess knowledge history. Who would I know that's nearby that this thing could reach, that's near Alavas, that could at least belay the message? That's why I said knowledge history.
This is not really like a knowledge check. It's like your memory. Oh, that's a 3.
Ah, piss.
The only potential ally you have here who could make that venture would be Crabius the Mighty.
Fucking do it.
Hell yeah.
Well, he hasn't been with us, has he?
But he's not with you right now. He left you. You don't know where
No, but I can also fucking just... No, because here's what the spell says. A specific location you must have visited and a receipt who matches a general description. We didn't go that far that I could just whisper to a fish, hey, pass this to Crabius. Because apparently he fucking knows every person in the goddamn ocean!
Oh yeah, Crabius gets around.
He's like the Doctor Who of crustaceans.
I could deliver a message to Crabius. I can do
And then
that.
in turn, I would say Crabius could attempt to deliver a message for you.
Yes.
Through
What a
interpretive
mighty-
dance.
What a mighty lad. No, they can recite 25 words, can't they?
It's
Crabius recites 25 bubbles.
I could speak a message up to 25 words.
Okay.
All right. Well, I have to. Unless you want to come up with a message, I can relay that.
Yeah, if you want to type me up a message and send it to me, we can figure that out. In the meantime, Zeus kind of has this argument with you, Panic, and then kind of gives up eventually, and he goes, "All right, well, we can't get you north, but there might be a way we can. One of the escorts has a regular, and he likes to be a little gabby when he's had his drinks. She might have information for you."
So get this person into a drinking contest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Or just talk to the escort.
Yeah. Or seduce the guy.
Zeus just kind of laughs and finishes off his drink, just thinking about it.
Will they appear here anytime soon?
Oh yeah, they'd probably appear here in the next few hours.
I really
Or at
don't want to
least-
waste. I'm sorry.
At least when nightfall comes. Which is getting longer now that it's the spring.
Can they actually get us north under the water as opposed to over so we don't get spotted?
Based on the rumors I'm hearing, yes.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But we also had that potion that somewhere we could go in the east, too. We had another angle as well.
Out of character, if I pitched that some of us go to the one in the east and some stay here to find out what they can find out, would that be safe? Just with the party.
You guys are east. You're in the eastern place you were
Oh,
told to go to.
So, we are? Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah. The quiet man told you go east and you'll find a friend, and Zeus appeared. So.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Yeah.
Zeus said he didn't really know, so I was wondering if we just something randomly happened in that regard. But okay.
I mean, the bird's got the right idea. You could easily get him into a drinking game and then, try that way. Or you can talk to the escort, but she's busy.
Why? What's she doing?
She filling the carpet?
Yeah, let's put it that way.
Eh.
Zeus just laughs.
As much as I don't like the idea of us sitting here waiting for things to come to us, I guess that's the only option we have right now.
You don't want to be walking outside right now anyway. To be honest, Canaries Perch is the type of place where you want to get in and get out as quickly as possible.
Very well. If that will get our aim goal, then very well.
Quick question.
Okay.
Did the straightforward good time learn here?
No, we considered bringing her here. The only risk is that if the straightforward good time were to fall into the water, well then she would have a straightforward bad time walking back to shore. So for now, she is simply requisitioned to the city. She's actually No, there's others. No. I was just going to say, I think she's the only person who's never trained here, but that's in fact not true. We've had a few people who have not trained here. She's doing excellent. Your call-in rate is insane now.
Who?
Sorry.
Excellent.
Can we take a quick break? I gotta
Yeah.
pee so bad and get some tea.
This is where we will take our break as you guys finish off your drinks.
Excellent.
Zeus will feed you as well, and this will be a good good place to take a short rest as well if you guys want to.
Must be nice. All right,
Alright.
I'm gonna go and hang myself back up on the post. I'll be right back.
Yeah, get on the post. Panic during your short rest. Zeus has a proposition for you.
Oh, really?
Oh, God.
Do you accept?
I mean, I've got to pay him back somehow.
That's not implied, but he offers.
Fuck it.
Okay, yes, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
And fuck him.
And a charisma check as well.
Oh my God.
All right.
All right, here goes Constitution.
Okay.
Natural one.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Repton, he damn near killed him.
As Lord is as God is my witness, he's been
He might be broken in half.
Oh no.
I fucking
And-
love you, Chris.
And here's my charisma.
At least he puts the smolder
Now
on.
one. Here comes the now
19.
one. Oh,
No,
19.
Listen,
Okay.
he did it with the smolder on. He had the
did.
smolder on.
He kept it in.
Your movement speed is reduced by half.
Oh.
And you are now fucking terrified for Willow.
What do you think
But
panic is right now?
You have advantage on charisma-based checks. Your next one will have advantage because that charisma save was high. As the rest of you kind of take the drink, eventually you see Panic emerge.
Are you sure he's not crawling?
Panic's like limping.
Hey, Panic, hey, Panic, where you been? Got a chair for you right here.
Ah, thank you. I think I might need a walker.
Was it that rough?
Oh.
So what happened?
Haven't
You
done
were
that in a
gone.
while.
You were gone for like 2 hours. What was going on?
Oh, let me regale you with the story. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys explore caves?
Yes, we
No,
did.
God damn it! Why did I invite you?
See, I'm not the only one she says that about. Welcome to the club, Octo.
End the call.
That is
Do you need some ice or something?
Oh, I'll be good.
Yeah, he's been well taken care of. For the most part.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was.
As you guys are sitting there, you do hear the front door kind of bell jingle, and you watch as a triton walks in, a swordfish triton. And you would not, I mean, besides the fact that he's a swordfish, like for you, Zenrio, you see this guy, it's like, whoa, that's a cool triton. You've never seen a triton like that before. The rest of you guys see Panic's jacket on this triton. As he comes in and he sits down at a table, and one of the waitresses goes over and takes his order. As Zeus comes out, he kind of walks over. He gives you a free drink, Panic. Just kind of checks in on you. He's like, "You doing okay, buddy?"
I'm doing fine.
That's your guy, by the way. His name is Pierce. So,
Yeah, I know. He's wearing my jacket.
Oh, that's your jacket.
His name is Pierce.
Well, good luck. Like I said, drinking game. Good gamble.
He's gonna
baby,
need
too.
it.
Hey. He kind of kisses you on the forehead. Be nice to my customers, please.
I'll try.
And he kind of pats you on the cheek and goes, "See you back in Alabas." And he heads back up the stairs. The Triton sits down. He's got this long, pointed nose.
I look. I was gonna say, like, are we? I stand up from the table. I motion over to Borky and Panic, and I have them follow me. And I kind of step on Borky's toe. Fuck you! I can't drink you out from under the table.
Ah, what the shit, man? What are you doing? I mean, not likely, anyways.
Oh, really? You want to try that shit? Let's go right now. I sit next to the guy.
The Triton guy
Yes.
at the bar.
As I look to Borky and I look to Panic, like to motion him to go sandwich the guy.
Yeah, I'd like to see this.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty all right.
All right, you want
Who
to
you gonna
see
bet
this?
on?
You want to see this,
didn't
little
know.
man?
I didn't know it's
Roll-
happening, but I'm very excited.
My
gonna
liver is the
say-
size of you.
I'm gonna say, you know what? Because Panic's involved, you can use that advantage. Actually, no, don't use your advantage. Task, you instigated it, so do a deception check with advantage because Borky and everybody else is helping you.
Fuck yeah! Yahoo! 18.
Okay. As you guys all sit down and get ready, this guy is just like kind of leans over to you, Task, and goes, "Hey, you're not blue."
I look over him and I smirk. Nope. Red is the day I was born. Fiery. Let's go.
Hold, hey, whoa, whoa. You got a lot of players in this game.
You want
Would you
in?
mind? Yeah, I wouldn't mind being in. I was just here to visit my lady, but you know, I'm a man. I like to gamble. Telling tourist smiles on me.
I show him my bone die. Oh, do I have those on me anymore? Or are those taken away?
No, those were taken.
Son of a fuck! Okay, hi. I'm Task.
Hey, Pierce. And he shakes your hand. His webbed fingers kind of engulfing your entire small draconic arm almost, and shakes you up and down. He's pretty big. Zenrio, he's got a solid maybe 2 feet on you. He's quite tall. And
yeah,
his
super
nose
short.
is and his nose is huge. So every time he turns, you guys have to kind of like duck each time. And he's like, "All right, what kind of rules do we have for this drinking game?"
All right. Well, I look over to Bork and I like instigate this. Like, are we still arguing? I just like, what do you say to 5 drinks? Whoever doesn't pass out from lack of brain power and alcohol poisoning.
Oh, let's make it simple. Let's do shots.
Very well. 5 shots it is.
5 shots.
I can do
That's
shots.
that's so what? We're just gonna get buzzed? Is that it?
We'll see if that stomach of yours is as big as your brain.
5
Let's see.
drinks, like bottles? Do you mean bottles? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's-
sure. I just like snap my finger. I'm like looking over at the bartender, just like, come on, we need in on this.
All right, the human comes back. She kind of looks forward and she goes, Zeus said that you guys covered everything and you have a small pool in your tab, so I can cover the drinks for this.
Thank you
Sounds
very
fantastic.
Please bring a bottle of whiskey. We starting
I will-
easy.
I will grab shot glasses for you. And she
Thank you
comes out. I need Task and Borky, you two are the ones who are involved with this contest, right?
And our good buddy Pierce here as well now.
Anyone else?
Well,
Does
does anyone else
seeing-
want in?
Well, seeing as I had myself a pleasant evening, I don't want to sour that with any betting. So I'll play the mediator here.
By the way,
Very well.
my name's Ron.
Nice to meet you, Virgil Vathrius,
That's
member of the South Arcadian Blacksmiths Guild.
Cool.
makes sense for you to be here with all the trade and things.
Yeah, come here every so often. It's been a while though.
Picked a nice place to.
Don't mind me. No one special, just a
Lay,
sellsword.
weigh anchor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. I
Alright.
want to drink this damn kobold under the table.
Let's drink. Let's do it. All right. So I need Task and Borky to roll Constitution saving throws for me.
All right,
Here
I'm
we
going to
go.
I'm going to pour them their shots. I'm going to use prestidigitation to chill both Tasks and Borkies and to heat up his.
Oh, that's
Nice.
smart.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Oh,
That's good.
22.
Hot damn.
He does not notice as you do this. As you do, you hand off the shots. I'm going to say because of that, Task and Borky have advantage. That 5 goes to a 17. Borky,
Fuck yeah!
roll your Constitution saving throw
Okay.
with advantage because of Panic's cheating, because he seems to be very good at that.
Thank you. 22.
You needed that. Holy shit.
Natural 1 there. I'm going to
Put
roll
it up.
damage.
I sniff the whiskey in my nose. Ah!
With disadvantage, he gets a 2. You guys start packing back shots. Zenrio, as you're kind of sitting and watching this, you've seen Triton, get drunk before. You guys have your own sort of alcohols and things like that. In fact, some
But
of
I'm not
it's-
old enough to drink that yet.
No, you're not. In fact, you're not even old enough to really be in this current building.
No,
You
but
look
nobody
well.
asks. It's because of my air of maturity.
But you watch as this swordfish Triton starts packing it back and then slows down, and he's kind of like,
You all right
You
there,
guys-
friend?
Oh, you guys are. Do you want to know the greatest thing about who I work for?
Oh,
What's
what's
that?
that?
This storm giant is like, you know what, assholes? Stop fighting. Can't the landwalker like the fish? Can't the fish like the land talker? And I'm like, yeah, I like that. See, he kind of grabs your neck, Task, and kind of pulls you in for a drunken hug. He's like, I like folks like you. And he starts to stroke you like a cat. I love folks like you. With
It is taking Task every ounce of him not to press the X button to glass him.
Quick question: is it with the grain of the hair or against the grain of the hair, like a cat?
with the grain. He's
Okay,
being
okay,
nice.
proper pets.
He's like,
Money.
you guys are cool, right? And I used to work for Barris, and Barris is an asshole. He's just the biggest, right? He points to you, Zenrio, Barris is the worst, right?
I'm sure he'd be cool if you got to know him.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, he's like a dead fish in the water, except he's alive and he'll kill you. But you guys are great. And you know, the lady she gave me a super cool jacket. She said she got it from some guys that she's like friends with. And like, it's great. We have all this stuff and it's super cool, like all the time.
Oh, you don't
All
say,
the
friend.
time.
Hey, you're looking a little red in the face there. You getting hot? Want me to take your jacket for you?
Oh, I just talked about this jacket and how much I love it. Roll a deception check.
Damn it, you beat me to the punch.
With
With
advantage, because with your night with Zeus.
Nice.
That's gonna be
Okay.
24.
Ooh, wow.
Only if you put it on, because I bet that it looks great on a guy like you. The colors probably match really good.
I bet
Well.
it does.
Well, that's flattering, mister. Thank you. And I disrobe him and I put on the jacket.
Sorry about the fish smell. I've been working all day. Like, every day.
That ain't no
Oh
thing.
my god. The entire day today. Do you know the ladies here? Like, they're just like the best. They're so nice and sweet and like just super cool. Did you see the lionfish lady? Did you say it's a Trina? He points to you, Zenrio. Did you see her?
No, I haven't. No, where is she?
She's up. You gotta see her. She's like the jewel, like just the pearl of the sea. She's just beautiful. The fins are amazing.
I bet
And,
she's
like-
super hella.
Oh, she's so hella. She's like the hellenest, like ever.
Money, real quick, because
Yeah.
I'm keeping watch to make sure we don't get stabbed or robbed. Is anything weird going on?
No, he's just slammered. Like she's
Well, I mean around us. as
No,
this place starts to fill up.
it's still empty. This guy has come in before nightfall is
I
actually it.
I look
Yeah.
over to Panic and I want to like whisper to him. Should we press on, or do you think he's done?
I just like my work is just so hard. Like it shouldn't be hard. I just stand fucking around all the time. But it's like yikes, right? You do work. Who do you work for? And he like kind of grabs your face. He lets go of you, Task, and kind of just grabs your face, Sporky. Who do you work? You're an orc, so I assume you work for the Fishers or for the Storm's
I know
Convergence. But I have never seen.
there's different orcs. I'm from far away. I run the orc. I'm actually just a bit of a freelancer. I'm here. I was here with my. I was here to meet a lady.
Oh yeah. You have a very nice shade of green.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, he takes another shot, even though you really shouldn't. Let's see. Oh god, he's gonna get even talk. He's gonna start gabbing even more. So you guys,
Do we have to do a test too?
No, I just rolled to see if he would actually like be conscious enough to know to stop talking, but he's not. He rolled a 3 and he's gonna keep talking. He just kind of looks and goes, so I like so she's pretty, right? Right? Blurry orange guy.
Just say yes. Just say yes. Yeah.
So she's super. Don't even try. She's super impressed with me right now, cause like we have this thing, okay? Like not us,
yeah.
but like the Storm's Convergence has this thing, right?
Right.
And like the humans, like the Fishers, the guys who hate fish, they super want it, like super want it.
Well, what is this thing though?
Well, I have to know.
Roll a charisma check, Task, as you do that, as you seem invested. The save on this, I have to roll to see how.
Charisma check or a?
Just a charisma check, yeah, to see how charming you are, and
Oh,
this will not be very hard.
No.
Yeah, no, you did, because you got a 6, so you're good. As he's like looking at you, he like blinks, and you see the single gear in this swordfish triton's head going. By the way, the entire time he's talking, all of you have to dodge his nose as it's like being whipped around like a blade.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's like it's almost as big as his body is. And as he's kind of turns and looks to you, you see the one single cog in his brain being like, "Hey, don't tell company secrets." But then the drunken part is like, "Tell him everything." And he looks just like, "It's a machine."
Really now? What sort of machine? What is it? What does it
It's
do?
it's a machine that can go underwater. He like smacks the table and looks at you guys like he's so cool. Like
I look like I'm just like blown out of the water. Like no.
What a machine that do like people ride in it, or is it like?
Like I'm not allowed to like go in and touch it because it's super. Like,
Hey, we're all
expensive.
friends here, ain't we?
I know. I'm
I'm
just
your
saying
friend.
my boss doesn't let me go in and look at it. So basically, from what I hear, it's like old dwarf technology, like like you know, little short people who have beards.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're like mad at you like all the time.
yeah.
At least
Yeah,
the
like
ones here
Tusk.
are. Yeah. So like, it's like super old dwarves made it, and it's like you can go inside of it, and it like goes underwater, and like you guys can breathe air, right? I mean, yeah, you can breathe air. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're breathing air.
Yeah,
Except
that's
if I
true,
cough.
friend.
It's true. You're right.
Yeah, this air is great.
Yes, so I make it better, but it's pretty good. So like in this thing, there's air, so it's like the humans super want it because there's air in there, and then they can be underwater and have air. So like, yeah.
Hey, like, but is there like, I don't know if you know this, since you've like worked with the people who are like around this. Do they like have ways for you to ride in it?
Oh no, it totally belongs to the Storm Convergence leader. We just guard it. It's like a warehouse at the 7th dock on the western side between the crab salesman, the fishing rod salesman, and the guy who chops up hagfish all day. Like he gives you exactly the location.
Sick.
And he hiccups and goes, "Oh, but don't tell anybody about that, okay?"
No, of course
It'll
never,
be our
never.
little secret. Cross our hearts.
You rolled a 10, he's gonna keep fucking talking. And like, so we like keep shoe guards because we don't want people to know that it's there, right? Like we don't want people to know that there's something big there.
No,
But,
why
like,
would you?
so like, don't tell anyone because if more people know, we have to put more guards there. So it's like,
Gotcha,
don't-
like friends of yours or something.
Should you
Like-
be telling us this? I mean, I didn't want you to get in trouble.
Step on fucking Zenrio's foot.
Okay. Zenrio, roll a charisma check for me. A straight charisma check.
16.
Okay.
we should just ask
He
what
looks.
his
He
social
kind
security
of
number
narrows
is.
his eyes and he turns and like Bork, you kind of duck underneath his nose as he turns and looks at Zenry and goes, "I mean, you guys are hanging out with each other, so you guys are obviously like if not close to Storm's Convergence, because that's like the people who like the fish and they know the I don't feel so good." And he like leans over and immediately starts vomiting.
Whoa.
Panic, make a dexterity saving throw, I guess.
Great.
One.
Shut your fucking mouth. 23.
Yeah, you managed. You managed to like duck out of the way as he like throws up, and he's like, and then falls over, passing out. The waitress comes out and goes, "Oh my gosh," and like goes to tend to him, leaving the rest of you guys kind of standing there.
Panic adjusts his jacket.
But if your jacket's here, then maybe some of our other stuff is actually here too.
Possible.
Yeah,
It's possible. I mean, it seemed like they were giving this out. I mean, we got this from some random mook for a fucking gang. I don't know where all of our other stuff might be.
What if we did a free magical item cleaning service?
I don't.
Then everybody would give us their magic items, and then we
Bingo.
could clean them and then give them back.
It's
God, I'm
wait, no, we should
surrounded.
keep them now.
I think,
Gentlemen.
look, we've got priorities anyway. Like, we can track down our magical items later. We have a man down.
Yeah, that's right.
No, we gotta
No.
find. All right, so we now have the location, but now what are we
Right.
gonna do?
You know what we should do? Just to make sure we should take him to the ladies' room, the one he hired, and she could just like I don't know, just rub his back or whatever sex is.
Take his money for all I care.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can take his money. If
Yeah,
you
I
want.
actually, Greckles will actually like how
Greckles
easy
has already
access
taken the
is
money.
I
I
mean-
thought we were doing that.
roll
like-
roll a sleight of hand because there's a waitress right there who's kind of like fanning him with like a fan.
May I distract him?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm eyeing Panic really quick.
Actually,
Like,
Sure.
Well, excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, well, this is not.
No.
I'm not used to, but you know, huh?
Yeah, don't worry. He's a friend of ours. Hey, can I ask you something? May I like put a hand on her back?
I'm sorry, I'm not for hire right now.
No. Is there anywhere we can like put him, or like we can like book a room to, like let him rest off? You know, he's a little bit of a,
as soon as she turns her face.
drinks like a
Yeah.
fish.
Go ahead, yeah, with advantage.
Oh God.
Okay.
Wow, that was a 1 and a 2 roll.
She notices. She kind of turns and goes, "Hey, get out!" She like immediately starts smacking you with the fan. Greckles, thief, get out!
Yeah,
And
get
then
out of here,
chases
bird!
out. You get chased out of the door.
Oh.
Oh, the nerve of some people.
I
Panic,
should-
you can make a sleight of hand with advantage as she chases him out.
Yeah. Not much better.
12.
And she gets an 8, so she fails. You just kind of, as she's like chasing Greckles out, and like Greckles, you kind of hide underneath the table, then run out the door. Kind of like, now you know what it feels to be like Scarbles. Panic, you just quickly, it's so easy. You just reach in, you grab a small pouch of gold, and you also find a key.
Ooh.
Yes!
You pocket that as well.
Do
And you
I-
also,
Do I see him do that?
roll a perception.
Oh no.
Nope.
Nope.
I was gonna leave a note.
It's gonna be,
I was gonna say sorry we stole from you, but
you have 30 gold pieces to your name.
Sweet.
Borky quickly picks up the guy. Where's his room?
Oh, he booked a room with Zerlina up on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
Do you want
what-
us to just leave him there, or?
Yeah, like,
I mean, I could get Zeus to carry him to his
No, I
room.
got him right
Oh.
now. Borky carries him upstairs.
Okay. Is anybody accompanying?
Zeus has had a long day.
You don't. She looks at you, like blinks, and goes, "You really don't know him."
I think I know him pretty well.
I'll follow Borky upstairs.
All right.
Task, which room is it? How many rooms are there upstairs?
It's room number 5, is what she tells you.
Okay.
And there are 10 rooms upstairs.
5. Can you find 5?
I escort him to the proper room.
I knock
Okay.
on the door with my foot.
Okay, you hear a water gurgling noise, which you know is Aquan, but you guys don't speak Aquan, so.
Borky opens the door and just awkwardly just puts him on the bed.
Okay, as you open up the door, you see kind of sitting at a vanity, a very beautiful, almost mermaid-esque triton, lionfish triton, with all these various luminescent sort of stripes, almost twinkling like pearls. And she kind of turns and looks, and then sees the swordfish triton like on her side, and she's like visibly trying to smile, but at the same time is like, oh boy.
Task pantomimes that he drank too much.
She nods and then points towards the bed. And as you guys put him in the bed, she just lovingly just kind of tucks him in, gives him a glass of water, and goes back to the vanity and kind of goes back to kind of just like cleaning her scales, kind of just letting him sleep it out. It's free money for her, so it doesn't matter.
Borky closes the door and just does a slight salute. We are such nice people while being bad people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
stars.
I looked at Borky and I just like pat him on like the scope. Thanks for playing along.
I did beat you though. I'm pretty sure it's a drinking game though.
Sure, whatever.
Oh come
What's
on! Come
going
on, where's the
outside,
fire,
Bonnie?
Panic? Where's the
Just
fire?
general. Actually, the first thing you notice, Greckles, the moment you step outside, this place is gorgeous at night. Every different bobbing like light in the ocean, reflecting off the ocean surface, is absolutely gorgeous. There's not a lot of people outside, and you get the sense it's probably intentional. Given the sort of rivalry nature of the various peoples here, it makes probably a lot of sense that there's not a lot of people out. The only person you see out is a young woman, actually, who's currently carrying a bunch of gear. Roll a knowledge nature.
Ooh. Question mark?
Ooh.
That's a 20.
Oh wow. She's going deep sea lobster hunting. You know, there's people out there who will do it by hand. They'll just dive into the water and like just explore the rocks and stuff, and basically just get lobsters by hand and sell them for a huge price. Yeah,
She's the only one.
she's the only one. She looks like she doesn't. She's got the sort of attitude where people probably don't approach her too often. Because she's like decked out in gear and she's just making her way to the ocean side. Like she doesn't even pay you any mind whatsoever. But she's like the only worker you see out at the moment. Everybody else appears to have gone indoors. You do see a few people kind of smoking pipes and things on the edges of like the bows of ships, but beyond that,
Is there any congregation of Triton and human?
no, you don't see any. You just see like people in their respective homes. You don't see anybody. Yeah. The rest of you guys, do you emerge?
Yeah, now that we're done.
Yeah, we're I guess there's.
Okay. So you guys emerged. Do you guys want to make your way to the directions you were given?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Do we?
Hey,
do
I
we
got
kn-
So
I
we
got
got.
this key.
Oh yeah, we got the key from Pierce, right?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm glad you guys were able to pocket it. Do we actually know how to get to where we're going?
He told us.
Oh yeah, he
From the current location that we're at? Because he just told us he told us 7th Dock West Side. Okay. I wasn't sure if we actually knew how to get there.
He literally, like, I didn't want to do the whole thing. He literally gave you, like, GPS step-by-step instructions.
Okay.
Because
He Google Maps us.
he
he
Google
spilled
Maps,
his guts literally.
he literally was so drunk and he was rolling so terribly that he basically spilled everything.
All right, though, guys.
How fortuitous.
Just a heads up. It's really unusually quiet.
Hey. Hello.
Z,
What?
Z, I swear, just please not right now.
Okay.
Unless you want to end up like one of those hagfish over there.
What? All covered in slime?
No, cut in half.
I'm gonna roll a perception
No, I
check.
don't want that.
Nat 20.
Nat 20,
Natural
baby.
20. You are not being followed. You get the sense that whatever Zeus's presence here kind of cleared you guys of suspicious activity. There is no one in this current area who is besides being like kind of like, oh, who are these schmucks? No one's following you for any nefarious purpose.
Well, that's
Alright,
about to
good.
change.
Well, let's just head there, act natural. See if we can get to that.
Worst case scenario, couldn't we just tell them exactly what we want? We just want we want passage underwater.
No, because this is like one of a kind.
This
These
is
guys-
also, this
these-
is also well hidden.
These guys are also working for the United Clergy of Orin, technically. These guys
That's fair.
yeah,
Fuck it.
they're the allies of them.
All right, fair.
And there would probably be no chance in hell we could try to pass ourselves off as new joining members of
Alright.
the Forms Conversions.
No.
No.
He pointed his horns.
Hey man, let it not be said that Tast automatically.
When we start getting close, I would like to scope out the place.
For sure. We'll get to that, but now we're going to jump back to Remy.
Cool.
Yay.
Hi, Remy.
My scene.
It's cold. You watch as fires are doused and people retreat into their tents. Some paladins are laughing, some clerics are kind of playing games in the dirt. There's a silence that creeps over the camp as the darkness creeps and crawls and covers you. And then suddenly you feel deep down inside. You get healed for 10 hit points.
More than I had before.
And as your eyes kind of blink open, you see the red cleric, Audrey, standing in front of you.
You. Why are you here?
Why can't you just do what they want?
Because
She's not looking at you. She's just looking at the ground.
Because I don't believe in what they want.
Roll an insight check on her.
Okay. I'm good at
With
those.
advantage. I will give you advantage on this.
Bless your heart, Monty.
Mm-hmm.
20, soft.
When she's saying, why can't you do what they want? She's not talking to you. She's never been talking to you. She's been talking to herself.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
She shoves an apple in your mouth, like just like shoves an apple into your mouth. Yeah. Don't birds have gizzards? Don't they have gizzards? I'm sorry. Should I slice? She pops it out of your mouth. I'll slice it. She pulls out a dagger. She starts to cut it up, and she just kind of feeds you slices of it.
You confuse me. Why?
Just shut up. Just shut up and eat just eat the apple. Just eat the. She shoves the apple.
She almost said a swear.
She almost said a stonk word.
Oh.
Let Audrey say heck.
Here's some water. And she kind of opens up your beak and starts pouring water in. And as she's doing that, you hear a kong noise against her head as she falls forward into the mud. And you see Kiwi holding a frying pan. Yes! Remy!
Yo, health.
Remy!
Yeah.
Remy!
Kiwi.
It's me, Kiwi!
What is it?
I stopped her from torturing you!
I imagine this small Kiwi Kenku holding a frying pan, looking terrified, and then suddenly this Smash Brothers intro. Boom, Kiwi joins the battle.
Remy, hold on, I'll get you out. He picks up her dagger off of the ground. She's lying face down in the mud.
Kiwi, please
No,
don't.
I got you, mate. I got you. He cuts you free.
Why are you like this?
It's okay, Remy. I was hiding in the box the entire time, so they couldn't find me. Because my philosophy, the Kiwi philosophy, is those who run away live to fight another day. And I lived, and I saw you being beaten up, but I'm here to save you, and I saved you from her. She was horrendously torturing you.
Kiwi,
Yes.
Kiwi. She was feeding me food.
Oh, bloody hell. He just drops the frying pan and looks down horrified.
Kiwi, where did you get it from?
I stole it.
Kiwi, I'm dying. I don't have the willpower to tell you how many things are wrong with what you just did. I lack the mental capacity to process things. Could you... Oh dear.
We need to go. We need to get out of here.
We need to take the thing you knocked out, please.
You want to take her? But
Yes.
she's evil.
You poor child. You don't know what good and evil is.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right. That's fair. He kind of like goes and picks her up, kind of like loads her up on the shoulder. All right, let's go.
Where are we
The
going?
orcs, I distracted them with food.
That's actually very smart. Where are we
Right.
going? Where are we
There was a whole cake, and I just put it, and the orcs are just eating it now.
You'll have to give me a minute. I think my lung is collapsed.
Well, come on, let's go. And he kind of
was-
helps you walk. As you guys leave the entrance of this encampment, you guys look side to side, and you see a bunch of orcs. And she's like, but why is it here? The other orc goes, maybe it's a cake fairy. The other one slaps and goes, cake fairies don't exist! Let me have my dreams! And they're just kind of arguing.
Oh god, it's Borky in stereo.
All right, let's go. And you guys immediately take off into the brush.
A gaggle
Okay.
of Borkies.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
All right, is that the scene?
Yeah, you guys take off into the woods.
That's just so great. I'm just so happy. Yeah.
Bosco, just accept it. It happens.
What just happened? Why? What is this timeline?
It's the best timeline.
I can't.
Kiwi, Kurt, I'm gonna do this out of character. You know when Borky was like in the hull of the ship and like the boxes were all sliding?
Yeah.
Kiwi was in one of those
I
as you were
fucking
going
knew it.
up.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch, that cowardly bastard. Ah!
Meanwhile, the rest of you, I'm gonna give you a visual reference. You guys managed to make your way over the docks, eventually making your way onto one such boat, which kind of bobs and floats side to side, and you get your eyes on this warehouse on the western side of the
Is
dock.
this the warehouse?
That is the warehouse. There's a big kind of building, kind of ramshackle building built on top of this large, what looks like some sort of like fishing vessel boat, like very open. The mast has been sawed away. You just see a lot of stuff's been flattened, almost like ground in a way. And you currently see 4 kind of rotating guards of various different races. The tokens are currently being used, but they are various different races. 2 Triton, 1 human, and a dwarf.
Hey, Monty, I see that box filled with bows and arrows.
That is not an act. That's just a prop. I'm sorry. It doesn't really. It's not.
Oh, I am sad now.
Now
Where are
I
you
am
seeing
sad.
that? Oh yeah, that's just a vendor.
Profound
I'm sorry.
sadness.
Anyway.
Well, I'd love to do something here, gentlemen, but man, if one of them sees through it, the whole jig is up.
So why don't the rest of us hide then?
Well,
Wait, what if like we made like a distraction?
oh,
That's the idea.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And then Zenryo uses prestidigitation to make like the most pathetic puff of smoke ever, like destruction.
Oh, so you're saying set fire to the place then? Oh, you're a bad boy, Zen.
Wait, no, did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
you set
so
fire to a
where-
place. It's not a
where can we
distraction.
find
It's
that
like
here?
it'll draw attention as well to everybody.
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna roll a stealth.
Okay,
Yeah, that would be a good thing to do, actually.
27.
nice. You just blend in.
24.
Nice. You also completely blend into the shadows.
Borky slaps him against a wall. 15.
You slap up
Panic.
against the mast.
What?
Panic plays it cool.
Panic hobbles over
Ugh.
because you have that speed reduction.
Mm.
And you,
Stealth?
Yeah, it's stealth.
Oh,
So-
8.
Oh my god.
Money. Are to 60 feet to the west? Are those actual sails?
Hold on here, because Zenryo unfortunately may have
Oh, good.
blown your cover.
Oh, good.
One of the guards kind of hears a splashing noise as Zenryo, you kind of like trying to find a hiding space. You knock over what looks like some sort of fish hook into the water.
Oops. I mean, oops.
Shh, play it loud.
One of them kind of looks over and is like, "I'm gonna check that out," and just dives into the water.
Let him come to us. I'm just like, I'm ready.
This is gonna get real Looney Tunes real quick.
Oh,
One of
fuck
the
yeah, it
humans-
is.
Oh, I already
gonna be
know.
wacky.
humans comes
I already know
around
what
and
we should do. Well, okay. I can't metagame. I have to.
Roll a perception. Greckles, Panic, or Zenryo.
I got it.
Or?
All of you guys.
Okay.
This is perception, you said?
Perception, yeah.
Oh, 14.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
wrong.
yeah,
that was
beautiful.
persuasion. They look the same. There's perception. 7.
7. You are like, oh, that fish hook's totally gone.
Oh, no, I lost somebody's fish hook. Oh, I feel so bad.
Panic, you watch as you see, what is this guy? He's also a Triton. He's a specific fish as well. 1 second. It's very important to me that you guys know what type of fish they are.
I have
Oh,
a
he's
very
a blobfish.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hey guys, gotta go check it out. I hope nobody makes fun of me.
Oh, profound sadness.
His name is amazing too.
tell.
Wait, his name is Amazing?
No, his name is Bub.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was Amazing.
Alright,
the
a boy,
Blob-
Bub.
Hey guys, it's me, Bub. Don't touch my chicken wings.
Panic, as you're looking down into the water, you see a fleshy white form beginning to reach the surface. You are able to indicate this to your companions. What do you guys want to do as he reaches the surface?
Do we have something we could just
Can I
bludgeon
grab him
with?
by the mouth with my hand and pull him up?
If Borky can pin him down, we'll just bludgeon him.
fucking Undertaker style, just yanks him up.
Okay, yeah, if you want to do that, Borky, you totally can. I'm just going to move you over into position. Panic alerts you and lets you know that he's coming. And as he does, he begins to climb up the side of the ship. I will show him to you here now. He begins to kind of slop up the ship, and as he emerges, his face immediately goes down into that droopy blobfish face.
Poor
as he
lad.
makes his way up. He's not pretty. Athletics.
That
Oh,
one!
No! Oh, no, no, no. Okay. We'll need to roll initiative immediately.
Oh
Oh,
no!
fuck's sake!
Just hold on. Just
Dude.
roll initiative. This is just for turns. This is not for combat.
13.
Just so everyone doesn't do 1,000 things at once.
22.
Whoa.
Sure.
21.
Computer's acting real
4.
fucky, but I got a 9.
Oh, I had such an easy way to handle this.
I gotta roll for him. He's gonna roll.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who fucked up tonight.
All right, there he is.
I have a spell that can solve this entire situation.
Okay, we have. If you guys want to forego turns for someone else, you can. It'll just.
Hey,
up
can
you
we
in
give
the
me just a
order.
second?
Sure.
My recorder is acting up.
Oh no.
It's still recording. It's just being really choppy at the moment. I don't know what's
would you-
causing it.
Would you like to resync if you reset?
I mean, it's still recording. It's just the program itself is like stuttering. I don't know
Weird.
what that's gonna do to the audio. And it just stopped responding.
Okay, well let's real quick.
Try and save the file. I'm writing down the initiative order, so now's the time to do some fixes.
Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out here tonight. This has been a lot of fun.
And then we have panic. And then we have.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Will we be right back to this episode of The Unexpectables?
The important takeaway is Kiwi will live.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, he
God.
might.
My
Depends.
good lad.
Good old Kiwi.
We're just like a ragtag party of stragglers now.
Hey,
We've got the
you know
heretic cleric, we've got the runaway rogue, and we've got the noble in tatters.
Anyway, all right, I'm going to pause my recording.
Okay.
I'm going to check to see if it's choppy at all.
Should we stop as well?
No.
No,
No,
we can
'cause
just
then he can just
sync
resync.
back. Yeah, we can just
Okay.
sync back up.
oh, god damn it. Okay. Because
Did you stop your recording?
I stopped it so I could resync along with it. I was making it into 2 parts.
Oh, you
Well,
don't.
that's
need-
Okay,
fine.
that's fine. That'll be
We'll-
fine.
We will.
It's fine.
like in the future, we don't need to do that though.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Just letting us know where you're recording there.
It is not choppy, so I'm going to go ahead and start recording.
Well, no, because my fucking thing is not going. God damn it. All right.
Huh?
Oh no, Zito's got to get his thing going now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's all good. Hi guys, by the way, I'll distract you. It's all good. They're gonna handle that.
Okay. I'm back. I'm back.
Everything's fine.
And there
right.
we go.
Don't worry.
See, look at that.
Everybody.
Hi again,
Everybody's
Austin.
recording.
Alrighty.
Hi,
I-
Austin.
Yes.
Hi again,
Here we go.
Austin.
Alrighty.
Hello again, Austin.
Hi, wait, hang on.
Uh,
Fucking hell. All right, you know what? It didn't sound choppy, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. Hi,
right.
Austin.
You're good.
Hi, Austin.
Hi,
Hi,
Austin.
Austin.
All right.
Goodbye, Austin.
3,
Oh.
2, 1, sync.
Sync.
3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
Now, on the last time we were where we were just recently, Borky fucked up.
Borky fucked up. But Panic, Greckles, and Zenrio, because you guys were at the ready, Task, unfortunately, you don't have the right angle to get anything done, unfortunately.
Cool.
That will put him kind of in a place. Now, I will say this. Zenrio, do you want to do what you think you want to do? Because you do have a chance as a reaction here.
Yes. Well, I
Okay,
don't
go-
know
do
if
it,
it's
do-
not
do-
thinking about the
Do it. Just
situation.
do
I
it.
don't
Just
know.
do it.
Dude, just go for
okay.
it, man. Go for it.
Literally, can I just go do it?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
This is fun. This is fun.
Can I move over in front of the 2 guards here? In front of the, like.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the guy who just popped out of the water.
No, I was gonna make sure that the other ones were not a problem.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay.
I like that.
All right. Yeah, you can move forward if you'd like.
I would like to do that and then cast a twin suggestion on both of them.
Okay.
Oh.
What's the saving throw on that?
That is wisdom, and the difficulty class is 16.
Nice.
Wisdom 16. That is plus That's a 10, so the first one fails. And then the human, that's even worse. They both fail. What do you suggest that they do?
Hey, you know what would be really cool? Going to the opposite side of the city.
Okay.
It's a great idea.
One of them, the triton, who's a pufferfish, turns over to the human and goes, "Hey, Darby." "Yeah, Spike? We should go to the other side of the city, man." "Yeah, Spike, that sounds great." And they just take each other's hand and they just go off.
Do they skip?
Yeah, they skip and they just leave.
Okay, bye.
At this point, your restraint has failed. Greckles, immediately you can do something. What do you want to do?
What is this guy's exact positioning?
He is currently climbing up the boat, and he has like swatted away Borky's hand as Borky has tried to grab him because he's very slippery.
Yep, that exactly.
Could I? Oh God! Since does he notice me like during this whole encounter?
He sees Borky right now, and he's kind of like wide face looking at Borky at the moment.
I wanna like club him in the back of the head with either the wood part of the hook or the back side of the dagger to try and knock him out.
There's a paddle nearby. I'll let you use a paddle if you want.
Oh, that'd be lovely. And would I get sneak attack damage because he hasn't?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh yes, please. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 D6.
Just use the item you have right now in your inventory. We'll just play off of that.
Okay.
Technically, this is an improvised weapon, but this is I love it. So
I don't actually have it in my inventory. You never.
Oh, wait a
oh,
minute.
it was a dagger. It was a dagger.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hang on, I just realized something.
What?
I have to roll a d20.
Oh.
That's right, you do. Roll
Oh,
a d20.
shit.
Oh, we're fine.
You're good. You're good.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Roll
okay.
it. Roll it twice. You casted 2 spells.
What?
Roll
Oh,
it twice.
no.
You twin casted.
You
I
casted.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You roll it a second time.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Fine.
That hits. You managed to
All
get
right.
him.
So
You
ignore the acid and then boosh.
6, 13.
That's
Okay.
19.
Oh, this poor guy has the least amount of health out of all his friends. He's still awake and he's still up and he's like kind of, he hasn't had his turn yet to call for help. That brings us to Task. It is now your turn.
Okay, I don't have a good position to hit this guy, do I?
You also have a paddle in your hand.
You can step through us. We're not gonna stop.
Oh
you.
yeah, so I'm gonna just slide underneath Panic and just whack him in the head with the fucking
This is
paddle.
Looney Tune.
Okay.
This is Looney Tune. This is just paddles hitting the guy from off screen.
Yep.
Whoa.
roll the trident. Unfortunately, as you swing, you hit the side of the ship.
Don't I
And
have
he's
2
like-
hats?
Yeah, you do have 2 hits. He's like, no, like he's kind of like getting kind of overwhelmed now. Unfortunately, you swing again. He grabs the paddle, and you guys are kind of having this tug of war.
Fucking rolls off his skin. God damn it.
This is a very smooth.
Borky's kind of got his
lad.
hands up, like, oh, he's so gross. Ugh. Oh my god.
Borky, I actually mixed up your guys' turns. Borky, it is now your turn.
Punch him.
Oh, he's so gross. Borky just punches him in the face.
Okay, roll a d20 plus your strength modifier. That'll be a
D20
plus 5.
Zeno, it's the Rocco's My Life episode. What do I do? I'll punch him.
16 damage. 16.
That's the hit.
Yeah.
Your damage will be 1d4 plus your strength. So roll 1d4.
Okay, 1d4. I do have unarmed attack though too.
Yeah, that's why you get 1d4 instead of a 1d2.
1d4 plus what was it again? 4?
Your strength, so 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah, buddy. Okay,
I don't know,
and
this will be a 9.
yeah, got it, baby. 9.
Yeah! You guys watch as
You
Borky
clocked
leaves.
him.
You grab him by the legs, you grab Borky by the legs, Panic, and you watch as Borky's fists and elbows sink like 20 feet into this blobfish. Like his entire arm disappears.
Oh.
Right?
I imagine in slow motion as the fist sinks deeper, Panic's jaw goes lower.
Borky's face slowly becomes one of those open mouth, teeth clenched smiles. Stop! Hit something, please.
I'm assuming this is non-lethal, yes?
Yes, it's non-lethal.
Okay, he passes out and lands into the water.
Oh!
Fuck!
He's bobbing in the water.
Oh.
The other is now Task. You had your turn. The other guard now is like hearing the commotion of his friends being like, "Let's just go away." runs around the side of the dwarf, and he's just like, "Hey, what?"
For the record, suggestion lasts for 8 hours.
Those two are gonna go on a date. It's gonna be
They
fun.
are. It's
So
gonna be
they're,
really cute.
they're just sitting there on the end of a dock with their their legs kicking back and forth, both with
Yeah,
like, two
holding
drinks.
each other's hands.
What's-
8 hours
what's
later.
going-
Hey, wait a minute!
Spike and Darby, the ultimate romance.
Mhm.
The one guard like kind of turns around the corner and sees you, Zenryo, and he goes, "Oi, what you?" And he is going to throw a javelin at you.
Oh, no, cool.
Or actually, it's a harpoon. He's got a harpoon too. Oh boy, that's definitely gonna hit. That's gonna be a 20 to hit you.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Let me grab something real fast here. I just gotta double check the harpoon rolls.
It's got so merry melodies.
Bam, 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 bam.
just now I just see us.
Oh,
it's just
shit.
an animation of us constantly hitting it with everything we have except the kid, and then Borky clocks him.
So it's like one of those old-fashioned like fight clouds.
Yep.
It's really what happened. It's.
Okay. So you, this
I actually fell into a fight cloud in real life once.
Oh.
I was at a wrestling event and a fight broke out right with a security guard and
You take 7 points of piercing damage,
Ow.
and I need to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, that I'm. 11.
No, you get dragged. I believe it is. How far do you get dragged? This one is not a big one, so that's gonna be 10 feet. You get dragged 10 feet.
All right.
Which you fall into the water, you get yanked into the water, and immediately your head crashes into the boat. You are underwater currently. Your nose begins to bleed as you crash into the boat. This dwarf now is kind of reeling in this line that he's got. That will bring us to Panic. It is now your turn.
So is my speed reduced by half, or is it reduced by 10? I forgot.
It's reduced by half. So you have 15 feet
you're
of
walking with
movement.
your ankles.
Or well, Panic limps. Panic limps his way over here, and he's like, "Huh, my precious boy! Have you seen my son?
Roll a deception check.
I look very good because I'm a team."
They'll probably want to kill you on side, bro.
It's gonna be a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Wow.
I've got the butt sex limps. I'm holding my hip. I'm just sucking in my lips. Have you seen my son?
The dwarf stops and goes, "Oh bloody hell! Oh no!" He just like looks.
What have you done to my boy?
Is there anything else that takes your action to do? Do you do anything else on your turn? He lets go of the rope, by the way. He totally lets go of it. As his reaction, he just drops the rope.
I'm
Like,
just like, young man, could you come over here? I've lost my son.
Zenryo, it's now your turn. You're underwater. A few minnows are biting at your cheeks there a little bit, kind of curious about you.
Oh, get away. I mean, being underwater is no big deal for me, but the harpoon in my stomach is.
Yeah, it's currently slack though. Like the pain of being yanked is now gone.
Sure.
You don't know why, but it is.
Can I like poke my head up above the water?
Yeah, you kind of poke your head. You kind of push the boat out of your way a little bit. It's light enough that you can kind of move it.
What do I see?
You currently see the side of a boat. You cannot see the person on the boat. It's about 5 feet off of the water, and you're currently just a head bobbing on the surface of the water, so the angle is not advantageous. You do hear Panic talking like an old man for some reason.
My son, he seems to have gone missing. I heard some splashing. Do you know?
I didn't know you had a son.
Huh? I can hear him still.
Roll a deception check again. Panic with disadvantage this time.
Double nat 20. Come on, baby.
This is the stupidest thing.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
What?
I rolled twice by accident.
13 is what you got on that first
God, the other one
roll.
was 24, 25.
Okay. He like the dwarf kind of says, "Wait a second, Zenrio, what are you doing? You have movement. You can move."
Can I pull the harpoon out of me?
I'll make that a yeah. You can do that as like a bonus action if you'd like.
Yeah. Can I like pull the rope? Wait, is he?
He
is
let go
holding
of
on-
it.
He let
No,
go
he
of
let
it.
he let go of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the rope away from it. Like.
Okay. You kind of reel in the rope as your bonus action, and the dwarf goes, "Ay!" and he kind of reaches to grab it, but it's already slipped off, and you hear a sploosh as it lands into the water.
You have a harpoon gun!
Panic flashes him a smile and just winks.
Wait, me or the dwarf?
The dwarf.
Oh, I was like, oh, I was gonna like give you the.
The
finger gun.
dwarf begins to scramble for a horn at his side.
Ah!
You still have your actions, Zenrio. What are you doing?
Oh boy.
Here we go.
And you have movement as well.
Okay. I will hit him with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You will have to move to hit him because he's currently out of your view at the moment.
Oh, okay. Can I move into range to hit him? Or
You've
Yeah,
got-
you can.
like,
You've got a pretty good swim speed, I think.
yeah. I swim 30.
So I'd say you could probably get here and do it.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Can I? Instead of hitting him, can I just hit the horn instead?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, then fuck it. He's
Yeah.
dead meat. All right, here we go.
Okay. This poor dwarf.
Yeah.
Marlin, no.
Okay. This is just a spell attack, I believe.
Yeah.
So I just click on the spell. Oh, it did that
Just
thing
click on it.
again.
Oh, what the heck? Why is it doing that? How are you clicking on it?
I'm clicking on it from the spell list.
You need to
I mean-
click on it probably from your
From the main
attacks and
list.
your attacks and spellcasting, which is almost the dead center of your page.
Oh, on the core section. Okay, I don't have
Oh.
lightning bolt there.
Oh, I glitched out. Okay, I'll grab that for you. That happens sometimes.
Sorry.
it's alright.
Thank you,
I mean,
Monty.
No, it's
he,
okay.
he could just roll 86, couldn't he?
Yeah, you could just roll 86.
Well, he has to save.
him.
yeah, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I added it in.
Okay.
Try clicking the bottom one this time.
Oh. Yeah, he needs to save because it always does damage, I believe. Yeah,
Why is it doing that? That's
'Cause-
super weird.
because it's not an attack roll; it's a spell save, I think.
That's super weird. It should be. Oh, it is a spell save. Okay.
Yeah. So make a
The save on that
dexterity.
is 16 dexterity. Oh
Yeah.
no, this guy is not very dexterous.
He's got
a
the small
dwarf.
legs.
Yeah, no, that's a 4.
So
Roll
that's-
your damage, I guess.
Okay.
68
8.
That's 86.
or 86, excuse me.
Wait, hold on. D6. Roll 8. D6.
Let's see that ocean.
Oh.
6 damage.
Right.
Jesus.
You guys just see a flash of light, and like the dwarf is standing there, Boom. Falls down forward, the horn clattering onto
Hey.
the deck of the ship.
By the way. Oh no, okay. Let's see. Oh, Zenrio is sort of like looking at him like he didn't really mean to do that.
Oh,
He just
roll.
sort of was like,
Okay.
oh.
Task-
Guys!
Task gives him a thumbs up.
Crackles gives him a thumbs up.
Oh,
Borky's vomiting
Penny
over the
Zenrio's-
edge. Borky's vomiting
He's
over the
already
edge. Oh, gross he is.
he's caught up in the moment and he's just like, okay, and he gives the thumbs up too.
Loot
dwarf-
these. Loot them.
Yeah,
Loot
loot
them?
him.
Okay. The two that are there. The dwarf. Let me just take a look at what gear the dwarf has. The dwarf
by
has
the
a
way-
harpoon. So you guys
by-
have that harpoon now. That is a strength-based harpoon. That one.
Aw.
Congrats, Zenrio.
Borky.
Then the blobfish has a spear,
give that to Borky.
and sorry, I'm just double checking here. Oh, the dwarf also has a crossbow with 10 bolts.
Ooh.
Oh, give that to Task.
Yeah.
Can I use? Is that usable for me though?
Yeah, it should be. Let me double check that real.
He's got to know what a crossbow is.
No, I know he knows what a crossbow is, but I also like my shit. Also, I have mastered ranged weapons that can take shots from
So you toss.
gain the following benefits.
So Borky gets
It still
spear.
works with me then.
So Borky
It
gets a
does,
spear
yeah.
and a harpoon then. Okay, sweet. I got some range.
It is a hand crossbow. It is not a heavy crossbow. It's a hand crossbow.
Oh, you got a spear. You got a spear and a harpoon, Borky?
Apparently, unless Zenry
I'll
wants
take the spear then.
I'll take.
Is that horn ornate or anything to the like?
It's like a standard, like just like something you'd see like a person who breeds cows would have.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say cool. I chuck it in the water, make sure no one can use it.
Good. I was about to say. You know what
Wait.
we do with that? We break it.
I mage hand to grab it.
Okay, you grab it.
Use your heads. This is obviously to call backup. What if we call backup to a location where nothing is going on? In a tricky situation, if we need people out of the way, we use the horn. We get people's attention, and we get them to go to the opposite place that we are.
With prestidigitation, that works too.
We could throw the sound.
Oh, wait,
I pocket the horn.
It's risky, but all right.
Yeah, you pocket it. It fits nicely. You have it with your tuba as well.
Do I get this? So I don't. So Panic takes the spear then.
Yeah, I'll take the spear because you got a harpoon already.
No, I don't have a harpoon. I think Zenrio has the harpoon.
You should have the harpoon.
Oh, does Zenrio give the harpoon?
I give this gift to you. Take it.
I accept this gift. There's blood on it and on you. I'm guessing this was inside you.
Yeah, here, take this. It was inside me.
Thank you very much. I have
Hey,
a
you're
welcome.
harpoon.
How many crossbow bolts do I have?
10.
All right, let's go find out what's inside this special boathouse.
Borky rubs his fingers together.
Hobble over there.
Yeah, you.
Wait, where I like Crispy the dwarf. I imagine
by the
like it's
way,
yeah.
120 gold pieces between the two of those.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'll just give him the task. Here, go take the money task.
Is it just like I imagine it's like his smoking boots standing there
Yeah,
where he was?
He's not dead. He's just completely unconscious. He is crispy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and his beard is gone.
I want to make a prestidigitation note that said sorry I zapped you and put it.
There we go.
Yeah, you stick it on his butt.
Yeah,
Just
just
there you go.
right
Well,
there.
if he's still alive, then let's move quickly.
I'm not going to prestidigitation a dick on his face.
Okay.
Oh.
You kind of like finger painting on like a car that has dust on it. You just in the smudge smoke on his face. You just kind of make a dick.
Fucking asshole.
So we're looking at this warehouse now. What is inside? What does it look like?
There's a door on the front, and it's got like a chain around it with a lock, like a padlock on it.
Did you guys grab any? Were you guys able to grab what I couldn't off that Triton?
Panic pulls out the key.
All right, let's do
Pull
it
the
up.
key. You. The chains fall down to the ground, and the door swings open. Inside, you see a decent-sized warehouse. It's basically empty, with the exception of a large crate in the center. A massive metal crate. It's huge. Like it's you're surprised that the boat is staying aloft with how big this crate is. You can't see inside of it.
All right, look around for a crowbar.
Okay, roll an investigation check. As I'm assuming the rest of you guys enter too as well.
Yeah.
I'll actually keep watch at the door, just in case.
For investigation, that's a 17.
Okay. You managed to find not a crowbar, but like a piece of wood that you might be able to use.
Well, I'm not the powerhouse here, Borky, if you would do the honors.
So kind.
Borky grabs the piece of wood and tries to wedge it, I guess, on the edge of the box.
Okay. As you place the thing there, you hear a voice above you talk. And you hear a familiar voice go, "Oh, hello, friends." And you watch as a form sitting on top of the box shows itself. That looks like this.
Oh, god damn it!
The crown devil without its crown looks down and goes, "Hello, lads. Looking for something you lost." That's the end of the episode.
Oh no!
And he has the jump on you, so he gets a surprise round.
Gnarly.